is. Okay. What are we doing? So what do we see? I'm sorry, can you say that again, Dio?
Sure.
I was right in the beginning.
Aviary, you and Xanthar are both standing outside of the Winding Eaves. You see 3 flying creatures heading your way.
Do I recognize what kind of creatures these are?
Make a perception check to see if you can squint out just far enough to see. Again, you're in hell, so there's no morning or evening, but it's kind of this profuse orangeness. It's a pretty good perception. You do see bat-like wings on top of a humanoid figure. One of them is fairly small, one of them is very large, and the other one is very slender.
Okay. I don't know what to do. What do you want to do, Zan? Are we gonna warn the rest, or just wait and see if they pass by?
Are we out in the open?
No, you're standing at the very edge of the cave now.
The mouth of it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's.
Oh, hold on. I can do a... Where is this spell? I can create a wall of thorns in front of the mouth of the cave. Right?
Yeah, how big is that gonna? That wall of thorns gonna be super noticeable?
It's let's see. You can choose to make a wall up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick, or a circle that has a 20-foot diameter and 20 feet high and 5 feet thick of a wall that blocks line of sight. I just want to make sure that we're not seen, if anything, or I could do something else. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Can I just do pass without a trace and then just hope that they don't notice us?
You sure can.
All right, then I'll do that.
All right, so you hit pass without a trace. Xanthar, you feel kind of the dampening effects of light almost reflecting around you instead of off of you. You now have an extra 10 bonus to your stealth. Do you both want to roll stealth?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and hide, but I'll also pull out my bow.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your stealth there. It's a good one. There you go. Zan, go ahead and roll your stealth.
Oh, he didn't add the...
Yeah, it's okay. 23. We know.
Okay.
We figured he would disappear. So you guys, are you wanting to stay hidden on the outside of the cave, or are you wanting to kind of retreat into the cave? Because it's a cave that leads to a larger, like, cavernous area where all of the buildings are kind of built into the walls there.
I mean, if I can hide where I can still keep an eye on them, that would be what I would do.
Same, but if not, I'll go further into the cave.
Okay, Aviary, you take a real quick flap up top, and you find a large enough boulder that has a good slit and a good view. Xanthar, you kind of almost like some type of mudkip fish just kind of shimmer down into some of the rocks and scree on the side there, virtually disappearing into his shadow. You guys wait just a few minutes. It doesn't take very long because they're traveling at pretty high speeds, and you see the big one lands and kind of looks around a little bit. It's a very large demon-looking creature. It looks almost... the demons that you've seen, they look very hellish. They're almost human-esque in some aspects. This one is much larger, and it looks more like a bat or a lizard or even a dragon. It does have more of a snoutish figure on it. As you're kind of looking at that one, kind of trying to figure out what the hell it is, a slender one kind of gracefully comes down and lands right next to the dragon type. This one is female, very obviously female, very beautifully female, scantily clad. She has long black hair. Her skin tint isn't quite humanoid, maybe sort of like a tiefling almost. But she's very lustful. You look at her and you just go like, oh wow, that's a lot of assets that she has there. A little tail kind of coming out, and then behind her lands a little imp that kind of scampers up, not nearly as gracefully as the other two. Actually, I have a picture of them here. There you are. So that's kind of the three. Obviously not in a battle stance, but that's pretty much what you see kind of land out. They're about 20 feet outside of the cave entrance. You guys are, Aviary, you're about 10 feet above it. Xanthar, you're about 4 or 5 feet to the right of the entrance there. And as the big one kind of walks around and sniffs a little bit, and the female walks up and says, "Hold on. I'll look and see." She begins to walking into the cave. The imp and the large one are both kind of like looking around like, not really suspicious. They look almost like they're being timid at this point. The female walks up to the mouth of the cave. Are you guys doing anything, or y'all gonna stay hidden?
I'm gonna stay hidden.
Okay. All right.
What is that noise?
That's function.
Okay. I was
No worries.
confused.
That's right. So the female kind of walks up and looks down and sees the mushroom that you had spoken to earlier, and she kneels down and she kind of touches the edge of it, and she stands up. She turns around and she goes, she walks towards the other two, and she kind of beckons them closer, and she starts to whisper into their ears. Xanthar and Avier, go ahead and roll perception checks for me real quick.
The rest of the party's asleep, right?
Yeah, you guys are knocked the fuck out. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so they after they kind of had this real quick conference, she turns and she begins to walk back towards the cave.
Which one of the three was told that?
The female was relaying the information to the other two. They had kind of huddled up outside of the cave. As she's walking forward, she's not nearly as brazen. She kind of squats down a little bit and starts to walk into the cave entrance. She gets into the entrance and kind of looks around a little bit more. She's being very, very cautious at this point. She's actually going to try to hide, and she enters the cave. The larger one is just a few steps behind her, going in, and the little smaller one, the one that looks like an imp, is kind of like looking around, very nervous, very cautiously.
Okay.
They go ahead and go inside the cave.
All of them?
All three are now inside the cave. That's right.
Okay. Is that the only entrance to the cave?
Yes, the only entrance that you guys have seen so far.
Okay, cool. So, as I see them, because I know what they said, I'm going to go ahead and, quietly, but make my way down to where Zan kind of was.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, hey, they sort of know someone's here. They don't know who, but they're looking for us. So, we either need to warn the group or we need to take these guys out. Or just control them somehow if we can. So.
Shit. Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Should we draw him back out here?
I think
Maybe wake up everybody in the process?
I think it'd be better to keep him in the cave. I can keep him in the cave too. So, if that's
do we want to be in the cave with them?
I mean,
At this point,
they're gonna find their sleeping friends. So
I need Pragar, Talver, and Function, and Okabar. I need you to all roll perception checks for me, please.
It's like the best perception I've ever had.
Oh, in order.
Okabar, can you roll a perception check for me?
He did. It's Function that needs
Okay,
to.
Function. Please roll a perception check for me, please.
Hey, God, I'm going to go ahead and attack as soon as we find out what they perceive.
Okay.
What just happened?
He's whispering to Function.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to... Function, you're muted, bro. There you go. All right.
Can you guys hear me right now?
All right.
That was persuasion function.
Everyone can
Oh,
hear me,
that's
correct?
true. That's the wrong one.
still one. You rolled a one. Doesn't matter.
That's true.
The four of you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you, Okabar. You guys are having great dreams right now. Y'all were tired. It's a long day. So Xanthar, you want to attack?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you like get up out of your screen. You run in there. As you run in, you only see the really large one, just kind of like looking around a little bit. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
That's a con save?
Thunderwave?
Are you doing Thunderwave?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's wake everybody up.
Good move.
All right.
Saves
the
me
cave.
a step. Saves me a step.
So you jump down and you run inside and you is there a word you say or do you just clap your hands?
Roof.
I just stick my hand forward and I go Thunderwave.
Okay, with the loud yell of Thunderwave,
I told you.
the four people in that were asleep, they hear the loud, just cacophonous Thunderwave crashing through the room, and as they open their eyes, they see before them a very, very startled, scared, beautiful woman who has also devil wings on her back, looking down at Talvin, being absolutely, utterly taken aback. Go ahead and okay, you did 9 damage. So your Thunderwave, your clap jumps down and it hits the large devil-like figure. There's no DC save in this, is there?
It's a DC 13 Constitution.
Okay, DC 13 con. Okay, all right. He is so large it actually doesn't seem to damage him as much. He isn't moved by it. You can tell he kind of like braces himself and he turns back towards you and he gives a very dragon-esque kind of growl there. As this happens as well, you actually don't see the other one, but you hear outside, you hear a stop. The large dragon creature kind of walks up to you, Xanthar. He's going to take... Actually, you caught him off guard, so go ahead and roll an initiative for me real quick. Count that as your surprise. Just Xanthar, nobody else. There it is. Okay, all right, so as you do that, he turns to you and gives this really like guttural kind of snarling sound and pulls out his claws, but you're able to react right before he is. What else are you doing?
Well,
He's about 10 feet in front of you. You're just inside the cave door here.
well, I will take a shot at him with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack.
Jesus.
Okay, so as he steps up to you, the very large size of him. Hey, Calvin, will you mute yourself, please? Thanks. As you step up to him and you release your bow shot, he's able to dodge out of the way. He's very, very shifty, and unfortunately, that first shot misses. Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back. I'll move back a full 30 feet.
Okay, that'll take you out about 20 feet outside of the cave.
Well, I'll move outside of the cave and to the side, so I am not directly in his line of sight.
Okay, so as you move outside and you move outside the cave, just kind of back over where you were, you see a small impish figure. This would be Finnem, your friend, running towards the cave, waving his arms as he hears this loud noise, and you're just kind of seeing him like run into the cave itself. Pragar, Talvin, Okabar, Avier, go ahead and roll. The rest of y'all just roll initiative for me real quick. Okay.
There goes my odd. Nice.
I love it. All right, and function. Go and roll your initiative for me. There you go. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so Pragar and Talvin, as you both wake up a little bit, you see this beautiful, gorgeous woman standing over Talvin, very, very startled. Talvin, you get as soon as you see this, your reactions are kicking in. What are you doing? The four of you are all kind of crowded together in this small back room a little bit.
So I get woken up by a thunderwave and I immediately go, I told him that! And then see this demon woman standing there and go, oh, and run. Just get up and run the opposite direction away from her.
Okay, so the room itself is about 25 feet across. You pop up and you half your movement, of course, to do that, but you run across the opposite wall there. She's as startled as you are. Do you want to do anything with your action?
Yeah, I do actually. I will.
As you're running, you kind of you kick Okabar, who's also like numbly asleep, just kind of barely waking up. What are you doing?
Who?
This is Calvin.
Okay.
Thunderwave.
All right. So I need Okabar, Function, Pragar to all make con saving throws real quick. It is Constitution, right? Yeah.
Yes. Constitution saving throw.
All right. Everybody make those.
Except me.
Yeah, not you and not Xanthar outside.
+3.
Oh yeah, it is +3 because you guys are there. Okay. What's the con they have to be? Is it 13 for that?
14.
14. Okay. Okay.
And I casted it. I casted it 2nd level. So.
Okay.
So it's 3d8, not.
Yeah. Be a good amount of damage. Okay, so Pragar.
I mean, only 7.
Yeah. So Function. Luckily, Okabar, you're able to make that save because you're so close to Pragar. The two of you both kind of wake up. Function, you are in awkward stances. You're coming out of your sentinel state, and you look over, and the cacophonous sound, just because of the way that the cavern is made, is kind of funneled to right where you're standing. Your poor little body goes, and you go flying back. How far? 30 feet? No, 10 feet. You're pushed 10 feet.
But it's 3. It's 3. If they fail, it's 3d8 damage.
Yeah. So you're gonna take the full 3d8 damage.
Which is not rolled right there. Like that. Looking at it right now, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it's not because yeah. Go ahead and roll. Oh, it's a 4, 3, and 1. Hold on, there was a. Okay, well that's together 14. So Function, you take 14 damage. You go flying by the succubus. The succubus made her save. Everybody else takes 7 points of damage. All right, so Pragar, upon hearing that, you are now like fully awake. You've heard 2 thunder waves. One of them was right by your head. What are you doing?
So I see this demon lady in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Prager is gonna cast Hold Person on her.
Okay. What DC save is that?
I will pull it up.
Thank you.
Mine's a
Question:
wisdom.
are we looking at something besides the map?
No, we're just looking at the map. We're doing the Cinema of the Mind. All right, so this is a Wisdom saving throw, right? What do I gotta beat?
14.
Roll a 15. Okay, cool.
And then I'll just,
What causes your save DC to be higher?
Your magic spell modifier.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
That's why my low wisdom sucks.
let's see.
Good to know.
That's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna use my action and say, "Who are you?"
Okay, so
Tempted.
do you stand up or are you doing all this laying down?
No, I'm standing up.
Okay,
I thought I was already up. Am I not up?
No, we're all
Thing
laying
of
down, waking up from
Thunderwaves?
sleep. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Probably saved you from being knocked over as well. So yeah, you stand up. It's like, who are you? And you try to do like kind of a force choke on her. She's able to kind of resist it just a little bit. As this, okay, and is that the end of your turn, or do you want to move it another 15 feet?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, so you stand up and say, who are you? You see her with a look of absolute fear, surprise, and shock on her face. And she just turns around and just runs out of the room. She was standing over Talvern, so she's not there anymore. She turns around, takes 2 flaps with her wings and flies out. Aviary, so you're still outside. You see Xanthar run inside. Thunderwave! You see 2 of those, and you see Xanthar run outside. Then you see Finum running towards the mouth of the cave here, waving his arms. What are you doing?
I want to go see what Venom has to say.
Okay. So
As that lady flies out of the cave, I turn to all the people in the cave and I go, "Does anybody want to fuck that thing really bad for no reason?"
Okay, it's a good bonus.
Pass.
So you fly
He
down.
said you want to. He already said you don't know why. You can't help it.
You find Finnem, and Finnem is he's trying to fly. He's not a very good flyer, but he's kind of scrabbling, going. He goes, no, stop.
What is it, Venom?
They're here for me.
Is that a good thing?
The friends.
Okay, so he tells me that, and I dash in.
Okay, as you turn, you see this gigantic, like dragon-looking creature walking out, stalking out, looking around, and his eyes fall on you. And you see him go.
But I
friendly
drag our buddy with me because he's
Okay.
tiny and catching up.
Okay, so you pull Finnem in front of you.
I'm
and
like,
as you-
look.
Okay, you've got him by the collar like a puppy dog. As you do that, the dragon looks around and he makes eye contact with him and goes, "Ugh." And he kind of turns to his right, and from the inside of the cave, you see the rest of his party kind of running out. The succubus is like stumbling out, trying to get outside. The other little imp, which was hidden the entire time, he flutters outside, and he's trying to like find a way of finding out what the hell is going on. The rest of the party, you guys. Y'all grab all your equipment and gear, and you run outside, and everybody's got their swords ready, kind of like the hobbits in Lord of the Rings, where they're all running out, ready to defend. And they see that there is definite recognition between the group that just arrived and Finnem, who's being held by the collar by Aviary at this point. You're all outside.
And I just yell, "Stop!"
Okay.
or cease. I don't
Okay.
know.
Does guys that were chasing them? Do y'all cease?
See.
Yeah, because I mean, I was just curious on who they were too. I was just asking,
Okay.
but in an average voice.
All right.
We let them go.
Caw,
They know
stop!
we are here.
Caw!
Okay. So at that point, Finnem's like, stop! They're here for me. They're here to rescue me.
My bad.
Rescue you from us.
The female kind of looks up and says, Finnem, I could have known it was you. What are you doing here? And Finnem kind of looks around and says, I brought friends. Look, powerful friends. This one's Pregar. That one's Telvivian. That one's this one right here is Aviary. That's a robot. I forget his name. That one there's Urkabar. He's the really powerful magic one. And down there, the sneaky one. Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. See, I bring friends to help. She turns to, she turns to Aviary, who's right there next to, like, holding Finnem. She looks at him and she goes, you say that you're friends. Is this true?
He's more like an acquaintance.
Well, with Finnem, it's best to keep him that way.
Good to know.
At this point, the dragon, the large, big, muscular dragon, she goes, oh, save it. We'll fight another day. I guess we should go inside before we're spotted. Shall we? And she gestures back to the cave.
Sure.
Why not?
Very well. I can see that the place is not in the best of order since we were here last. So, inside. So the group itself kind of takes in, and they go inside, and the Xanthar, as soon as you make yourself known, the big dragon looking character looks at you and gives a little snarl with a little bit of smoke coming out, but he also sees Pregar and is slightly confused by it. So you can see that there's like a spark of, what the fuck is that? Where are his wings? As he looks at you, Pregar.
I'm just as confused.
Yeah, so... And... Yeah. So everyone is their normal selves because we did the rest. That's right. So you walk in, and there's definitely a divide in the opening room. You know, you have the old rundown shacks and everything, and in the dead center there is what used to be an old well. And on one side of the well you have the three devil creatures. The party itself is kind of on the other side, and Finnem kind of steps up, and he's looking at the succubus, and the succubus walks forward, and you can tell the succubus is definitely the leader of the group. And she looks down and she goes, of all the people that I thought to meet here, how did I know it would be you? And Finham kind of sheepishly looks down. Well, are you going to introduce yourself? She goes, very well. My name is Yvek. We are with the Faustians. It's the political faction opposed to the occupational Blazing Suns. When we saw the... Well...
What was that name again, DM?
The Faustians? F-A-U-S-T-I-A-Ns? I-A-N-S. When we saw what calamity had approached towards the Lava Maw Cistern, we knew. Either someone was making a move, or it was somebody bumbling through. Looking at your party, I hate to believe that it's more the latter than the former, but you know. Anyway, I am a succubus. I work in the Spire of Rage, and I have come to collect anyone who might be still living here after the raids. This one, this large Abishai, she gestures to the large dragon-like figure over here. His name is Mazdagimnon. And good luck spelling that, so I'm going to drop it into the chat.
Let's see if I was right. Oh, literally one letter difference. I put an I instead of an E. Oh, and two M's, sorry.
Yes, this one's Mazdagimnon.
Yep.
And obviously he is one of the Abishai, or the Guardians of Tiamat. This little one here, this is Sridekapeti Pudapeti.
What?
The little one walks up and he's obviously much older. Another name that you guys will have a hard time copying on there. That's the imp. Sridekapeti Pudapeti.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it.
Christ.
Yeah, so he walks up, and this imp is much, he's not as gangly and skinny as Finham. He's a little bit, got kind of a little bit of a pot belly. And he walks up and he goes, pleased to meet you. Very good. I'm an accountant. I'm not made for this kind of stuff. He steps back, and Yvek looks at him and is, again, a little bit haughty about the entire thing. She turns and she goes, now, if you wouldn't mind telling me who you are, why you're here, and I want to hear it from your mouths, not from this little rat. And are you responsible for the upheaval that's been happening?
What do you mean by upheaval?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the invasion of the water elementals that was happening down by the Lava Maw Cistern?
Oh no,
I don't know anything about water elementals. Sorry about that. But anyways, can I get your name again, Lady Succubus?
My name is Yvek. That's Y-V-E-K-K-E.
Thank you. Yeah, we're here looking for a couple of our friends from our world.
escaping water.
Prisoners.
Yes, about the water. That
What
was
about it?
Was that nothing to do with you two? And Finham's like,
Nope.
Rosa.
No, he doesn't remember.
Little fucking
Remember,
snitch.
You remember Okabar
We
having
know why.
water
We
on
don't
his
know
hand?
why.
Yeah, but we don't know
And-
why. That's
No,
right.
you don't know why, but you remember Okabar summoning a portal to the water plane from touching the cart.
Powerful wizard. We found out. I've always wondered what he was.
Keep you guessing, baby.
Wait,
I
you're
was
the
like-
one that did that?
No.
Well, unintentionally.
Hey, I
You-
have a question.
That
for
was
you.
accidental.
No, we
Imagine what
didn't.
if I could do if I focused?
Yeah,
That's
we-
what I'm saying.
I have a question. If I Calvin element next to you. What exactly? You said you're an accountant. What exactly do you account for?
She looked down at the imp, and the imp kind of walks forward and says, yes, I'm basically a bean counter. I make sure that supplies and gold and
Beans.
yes,
Beans for now.
it's for the camps.
You guys use money in hell?
We have an acquisition system, yes.
Is it like a trade, goods for goods sort of deal? Is there a currency? Like what's going on?
Yes, you have to fund armies somehow. There has to be some type of compensation for your services and goods rendered, especially when you're trading amongst the different levels of hell. So, yes, there is a set of currency. It's not the metallic items that you trade, certainly. It's more of a magical favor.
Is it beans?
God damn it, yes, it's beans.
Magic beans.
Actual bean counter. Nice.
You, if you knew that the currency in hell was magic beans, you should have just spoke up from the beginning. I don't know why I had to sit here and talk to this.
Okay.
If I had known that the currency in hell was magic beans, I would have been here earlier.
Hey, did anybody else think that water elementals came out of the guy Okabar? Did you know water elementals were going to come out of your powerful water spell that you cast earlier?
No, I was hoping it was going to be baloney, but you get what you.
I've
The
never heard,
baloney realm. Yes.
never heard of that. What is baloney?
What is a baloney elemental?
Well, it has a first name.
I'll turn to the little imp and go, would you take baloney?
Is that Bologna?
Yes, exactly. The famed Bologna
Yeah, that was
for my
pretty.
lands.
I mean, no, it's disgusting.
Okay, so you're the ones that are rebelling against the leaders here. When he said there were more of you.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, you all don't want hell to go to our realm. You want to stay here, and we don't want that either. So I guess the friend of my enemy is my devil.
Well, if
Are they friends?
Philip here is bringing you as atonement for his past mistakes, I can certainly see.
Oh, what'd he do? Spill the goods.
Oh, did you not tell them? And Finnem kind of goes,
He doesn't tell us.
No, they didn't know me back then. I'm a changed person. She
Was it
looked at him, kind of.
Right.
Creepy and was it creepy and weird?
I'll tell you, perhaps when you're older.
How did
Anyway.
you find us? How did you know we were in here?
Before.
We were heading this way when the Grand Marshal, Abaddon the Spoiler, when he determined that we are no longer using the subtle subterfuge route, that we are now going to full escalation because we are being invaded by water elementals, we decided to head here to see if there are any survivors of our faction that may have sought refuge here.
Are they
And
still bringing soldiers across the plains, or has this water thing caused them to pump the brakes on it for now?
No, they, because of the invasion against us, we believe, well, I say we, I know the truth of it now, but Andromelech and Abaddon, they believe that the full-scale invasion has occurred here, whether it's the assassins or that damn word group, they don't know which one it might be, but
Yeah, I heard the water elementals just fucking hate you guys. They've probably been planning this for a long time.
so the complete surprise to us, we typically have no
No,
doings
man.
with
Literally, in our realm, everyone knows that the water elementals fucking hate you guys.
They're
I mean, honestly, it's a little bit
Yes.
fucked up how much they
Yeah.
hate you guys.
It's like fire and water.
Make it,
It's a very
Exactly.
known thing. You must have.
I know
terrible
this. Even
make either
I
a
know
deception
this.
or a persuasion check.
Oh,
No balance.
deception, dude, because I have like a plus 45.
And then
Yeah,
me
I
in the
know.
background,
With
water.
advantage?
Ooh.
I mean, you are saying that water and fire don't mix, but you're also saying that everybody knows it. and I'm just
23 deception.
playing. She goes, oh my goodness, I've never heard of this. It's been too long since I've been on the other side, apparently.
I mean, whatever y'all did to them, you
How-
fucked up bad.
how does
They
this
are
catch
so
us off
bad.
guard? Anyway,
So where are the rest of your resistance? Are they captured?
the ones that haven't been pushed over to the Glutton's Pin, they've gone into hiding, which is why we've come here, just in the event that
Well,
someone needs our help, which apparently I'm glad that we did. They have determined that the arcane cyst is primed, though most people who know anything about magic say that it's not ready yet. It still needed some more engorged souls. Andromelech doesn't have time for that. He's pushing forward and going through the
so
portal.
is he trying to do it now because he's afraid to lose his opportunity?
As soon as he... I mean, this is essentially a counterattack in his eyes. As soon as he gets the opportunity, he's opening the portal. The thing is that the arcane cyst itself, that giant growing mess of crystals, it's under that much strain, not having not having an exchange point, which is what they had before, where you had to do an equivalent exchange of matter for matter, energy for energy. This is a sustained portal in reality. There's no equivalent exchange. The cost is being paid in the engorged souls that we used to sacrifice to the arcane cyst.
Is the arcane system fragile? Anyway?
Hold on, Aviary, mute yourself. I'm sorry, what was that, Talvin?
Is the arcane system fragile or vulnerable in any way? Can it be destroyed?
With the amount of strain that's going on such a small crystal for such a large spell, it would be very sensitive.
Hey, Mary, do you remember what happened last time you blew up a fucking crystal?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, it made a portal.
How many? Yeah, so there is a portal now. So maybe if we blow up the big crystal, no more portal.
Blow up a crystal? What are you...
Oh, the bird guys got these little things that if you put fire in them, they.
That was you. My goodness, Venom,
Yeah.
you did find a good host.
Sorry
don't
about
you?
that.
And Venom's like, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's quite impressive.
Well, you know, if you want, since we're kind of all want the same thing, if you want to join us in our army of water elementals, we could probably take you on as preliminary members for the time being, until you prove yourself to our captain. You would have to decide.
Oh,
He's the invisible one that's been standing behind you that you haven't seen yet.
well,
I imagine he's still hiding.
yeah. So she kind of turns around real quick and sees you for the first time. Even though she saw you outside, she somehow forgot you were even there. Oh dear.
Captain, these renegades would like to join us in our army of water elementals.
No.
Fighting.
You have the army under control. There's no need for me to be joining you. There are many other things that we can do more subtly.
Well, that's
There
what
are
I'm
many
saying.
more things that we
Yeah.
do more subtly, my fine lady.
We're gonna.
My eyes up here. Thank you.
I mean, yeah.
So I was thinking, well, you know, Okaba's army of water elementals is distracting everyone. We can go drop some of Aviary's boom boom sticks on the giant crystal that makes the portal work.
Wait, doesn't that open the portal?
That's already.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to destroy a portal.
They said they have to
Correct.
feed energy into the arcane cyst in order to
So
for the cyst to open up the portal. If we
Yeah.
destroy the cyst, then there's nothing for them to channel that energy through. I would assume.
True.
So
The
same-
crystal we blew up on Earth was pure energy, and that ripped a fucking.
It did, but for how long? The thing is that when you destroy a crystal, all of the energy is released at once, and it tries to escape back to its native plane. If those souls were harvested from the material plane, say, then the portal would be temporary. It would be large, but it
So-
would provide a way. I'm assuming you're wanting to go back home?
What is the origin of the energy of the arcane cyst? Is it from our plane or is it from this one?
I would assume almost all of the souls that are being harvested are from humans, correct?
Okay, so if we blew it up, all of that energy would go back to Earth, thus opening a doorway there, same as we did on the other side.
That's right. It would be a temporary doorway.
Yes, but sure. But what if it's open long enough for his army to get through? Then we've done the opposite of what we planned to do.
No, it wouldn't be that long. Even a crystal of that size wouldn't stay open for more than 10, 15 minutes, maybe?
Let us remember our
Yeah, we
mission.
don't know because last time we didn't stick around to see how long the portal stayed open. So
But she seems to be pretty confident in her assumption. Accountant man, what do you think? How long will you think it would stay open?
bean counter.
I'm not one for magic. I leave it to these folks. I'm
Okay, but she would know then.
moral support.
Before we try to stop the portal, we need to find our friends or the people that we're searching for. And they're
make
in
sure
Lava
that-
Moss Cistern, I'm assuming.
Yes, I was trying to get us to go there in the beginning, and
And we still have to
you
make sure
said
that there's a way back.
it'll take us 2 fucking hours to walk back to the cistern from here.
Yeah.
Well, we could certainly try to fly you over there.
You think you could
I can
carry
fly
us?
myself.
You can fly all of us.
You can fly. The big one here has quite a bit of strength. He could
Oh
probably
my
carry.
god, can I ride on that guy?
He doesn't allow riders. He can carry each one of you in each of his hands.
Good
of course.
enough.
But that would be 1, 2. I could probably make one of you able to fly.
Make one of us fly.
Yes, you may not like the
You
process,
yourself,
though.
you yourself would not be, carrying one of us, like holding us tightly as you flew.
No free rides, good sir.
Ah, so there is a price.
Let's do it to Ave.
It's like I have fucking goals. Like what?
Always a price.
Don't have any magic beans on me, but we'll see what we can make happen.
No, but I can make you able to fly. You may not like the process, but
Anybody want to roll me for her making you fly? 'Cause I want
So
it.
I think Ave should do it.
if you help us, what can we do in return to help you? It seems that
the thing is I want Abaddon to fail. That would be the biggest thing. And for an invasion to occur between the Water Realm and this one, and then him not even be able to mount a counteroffensive, why, that would benefit or just much greatly. I don't think that Tiamat herself would gain much favor in this. This is all Tiamat's idea, mind you.
I would think we would want them to fail as well.
It seems that we do have an alignment here.
Well, I agree with Pragar.
However,
If we are going to go look for Kragnar, who I would
Yes.
very much like to know if he's alive, because he's got some questions that I'd like to ask him. We should go first, because when we blow this fucker up, like, if this lady's right, we've got about 10 minutes to get through it before it shuts and we're stuck here.
if you can fly us to the Lavamar cistern, do you know how to access it, or how to get inside, so that we can perhaps find these prisoners?
Has the water reached the cistern? We were pretty fucking close to it when our wizard with the bow did that spell.
It's almost making a new mountain range with the amount of lava that's being flown out of the cistern, and then the amount that's meeting this terrible stuff that you call water. It's tragic.
So would you say that those who guard the cistern are sufficiently distracted at the moment?
Oh, they're fighting their own battles, certainly, and we have a bit of influence that we can establish. Now, I can't get to the upper echelons, but certainly some of the guard rotations, we could probably pull a favor or two, or perhaps even cause a false alarm outside of drawing some of the water elementals in, even. There are ways that we can vacate the population of Lavamar. Not entirely, but for what we can.
Well, where would they keep humans?
They would...
I imagine we're not considered much of a threat here.
I'm assuming that any humans that are brought across... Lavamar Cistern is basically a gigantic prison. It's an arcane prison. We have one of our people in there as well, and I would not be without saying that I would hope that you could rescue her as well.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we could give it a go if you could give us a ride there.
Certainly, and
Is
with the
everybody
amount
okay
of...
with this? I'll look around and kind of look as everybody seemed.
You can see that Mazda Gimnon is like not liking the idea of like hauling everybody around, but he seems to be obedient to whatever Yvek says.
I
The
would
rest,
say, Tao, that there is one thing to consider. And I look to the succubus.
Mhm.
Suck you.
Okay, and Yvek looks back.
Are there other succubus and succubi on the other side?
Yes, there were, and they were part of the subtle invasion plans. They have
Tell
been...
me.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
They have been withdrawn so far. They were under the leadership of Yadzia, and she is currently being, I think punished might be an understatement.
Meta, who got the kill on this lucky bits when we opened the portal the first time?
Wait, which portal?
Back?
Somebody
One
when they were jumping into the lava and the succubus on
was-
the side.
And
Lady,
Xanthar
what's her
killed
name?
her.
That's
No,
Lady Argent Tashmere?
no.
Yes, Argentismere. That's her
No,
name.
he's talking about when we came through the portal,
No,
not
no.
the last portal.
No, that's what I mean. When we were at the place where they were jumping into the lava,
Yeah.
there were succubus.
Oh, who got the kill on the succubus?
Argentismere.
Oh,
Argent-
yeah.
Jasmir killed him?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
she did a mind control on one of them who grabbed the
Oh,
other one
that's
and went
right.
straight down.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, she made them both and then die.
I didn't realize you were so large.
Tal, listen, there is something to consider. That your friend could be under the influence of one of them.
mean, I guess. I mean, he's here. I know he's here. I can feel it in my gut. He said he was surrounded by fire. That has to be here.
Yeah,
Well, why don't we find him first, and then we can figure out if he's been mind controlled or not.
of course.
So we're gonna fly to the lava moss cistern.
We're gonna try to find Cragnole and what is the that trap's
Celadon.
name? No, not Sheldon.
Yeah,
Celadon.
Celadon.
The elephant lady?
Hey,
Nope, she's a turtle.
Oh, Turtle. That's
Turtle.
hey, Vec, what's the name of the person that we're trying to save for you in the lava moss cistern?
That would be my twin sister.
Right. Are you gonna be coming in there with us, or are you expecting us to go in and bring her out? I mean, I imagine you can get further in than we can. We can't speak to these creatures or anything.
I am quite well known to many people in the Lavamon. To see me there when I should be at the capital, it would be a little bit.
What is it again that you do at the capital? I don't think you told us.
I help train and ascertain the talents of my fellow succubus.
And what's your sister's name that we're supposedly helping? Saving?
Her name is Yvette.
With T's instead of K's?
That is correct.
All right. Well, can you put us down near the cistern somewhere that we can take a look and you can sort of
We can
get us some guidance? Tell
The
us more about it.
same way that we came in here was by using these. If you look up there are these puffs of white water that seem to be hanging in the air. Strangely, and you can use those as cover as you.
Yeah.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Steam
Yeah.
clouds.
Ah, I see.
It's part of our wizard's spell.
Quite powerful indeed.
He's apparently incredibly powerful. We didn't know until just recently, but he's
Okabar is extremely powerful.
he's a goddamn wizard. He just decided to never tell us.
You know,
I don't know how he did that. I'm assuming he's a wizard.
Sorry, Prager, I'm just now seeing your chat. Yes, that is
Alright,
quite power. I would not recommend doing that again, though. It seems to draw quite a bit of ire and agony.
Okabar, could you even do that again? I imagine it takes a lot out of you.
you know, I do other things. It's never the same thing.
So definitely wait till later and do it now.
So the next thing, who knows what it might be? You know.
God, you're fucking amazing, man. You holding out on us, I'll jab him. Holding out on us, this guy.
Jack of all trades, man. You know, it took hell for it to come out of me.
I actually have a trade.
Literally.
Trades. All right, Rhaegar, you good with this, man? Let's get on that fucking dragon. And get out of here.
Do we have another choice? No.
I don't think we do.
You
Hey,
certainly
Rhaegar,
do.
Rhaegar,
We could walk it if we really wanted to, but
Not in the time that we need to be there and find them. I don't
I
trust
could
them. I
fly,
don't trust the succubus
but-
because they're made to manipulate. But
You shouldn't trust me. However, it's the enemy that's more pressing than you, so
do I believe her?
make an insight check.
I mean, if you try to
I
double
don't
cross
have to
me, I could
trust-
just take her head. So it's
we don't
fine.
have to trust Ivek. We have to trust this
Yeah.
imp that's scared of us. And he trusts Ivek.
I see an opportunity and I see a reason to cooperate with you. It works to my best advantage. We are devils, after all. We follow contracts, and we are as lawful abiding as it gets.
Until it doesn't work out for you.
No, that's not
It's
true.
no longer beneficial for you.
We'll
Talbot,
go
you're
along.
That is not.
Huge
That is not true. I know from
Talventiro.
stories I've heard that if a devil makes a contract, he's obligated to honor it. Now, whether or not there's manipulation in that contract is
Tal, you rolled the wrong thing.
what I was supposed to roll. Oh
Insight.
yeah. Insight. My bad.
It's the same.
Well, it doesn't
modifier.
matter. It's a D20. I rolled a
Yeah,
12.
it's the same.
But hold on. Let me see what my modifier is.
What's your modifier, though? That's the issue.
Insight's
+3. It's the same.
Wisdom.
I rolled a 12.
It's wisdom.
Well,
Yeah,
I could have an extra.
you're trying to pay attention to her face, but your eyes keep drifting down.
Oops.
Yep.
All right, let's fucking get the fuck out of here.
We can go along for now.
Sure.
I'll walk up to Xanthar as we're getting ready to get on this dragon thing, and I'll go, "Hey, buddy, you want to pull a card?" And I'll go, "Too soon, too soon."
You don't know what cards are.
What,
don't know
what
what
are you,
cards
what
are.
are you talking about?
Nothing. I don't even know what I just said. I blacked out for a second.
I got a deck of playing cards if you want.
So
those.
we're flying to the cistern now.
So you're a wizard and you have playing cards. You
As
son
you
of
pull
a
out those
bitch.
cards, you see all the devils kind of. So they kind of look at it a little bit, and they Like you're able to look at it and you see that. Oh, okay, it's just regular playing cards.
All right, I will go very reluctantly start climbing on that dragon thing.
Okay, as you start trying to climb on him, he's like, "Get the fuck off of me!"
Come on, man. She said it was cool.
No. No one's climbing on him.
Oh, you specifically said you can definitely get on top and ride on top of him. I remember when you said that a minute ago.
No, she said he would hold him.
I disagree. I've definitely heard her say it, that I can get on top.
Anyway, which of you would like to fly on their own?
Definitely me with wings.
Of course.
I'll take it. It'll function no matter.
Oh, give it to the Dragonborn so we can be a little more
dragon
dragon.
experience, more dragon.
Fair enough.
Plus, he's the heaviest.
Or me. You know, I can
Rhaegar
shoot
just
arrows
comes
while
out.
flying.
Rhaegar comes just now coming out of the cave because he had to spend an hour putting his armor on.
True. That is true. So yeah, you're gonna have to be putting. Oh shit. Yeah, you haven't donned your armor yet, but yeah, you've been putting on this whole time. So she walks up to you, Rhaegar, and she touches you on the snout and just utters some really strange arcane words. And then all of a sudden, she grows to be enormous. And as you look around, everyone else is enormous too. The rest of you guys, you see Rhaegar collapse down into this little tiny dragonfly. Just hovering in place.
Like a dragonfly.
What the fuck is happening?
For him, is that just a fly?
As he says what the fuck is happening is all we hear is
Yeah, that's all you hear.
amazing.
So she says, try not to get billowed too much, the rest of you. And you see the dragon start, the large dragon type creature starts to flap his wings a little bit. He starts going overhead and he reaches over and he grabs Talvin by the actually his hands are big enough to fit around your waist.
Oh,
You and
fuck.
Xanthar both. He goes down next to Function. Function, you're a little bit heavier. You and Okabar both, and y'all have to sit on his feet like a 2-year-old who's walking around on his dad's feet, holding onto the leg and going backwards. He struggles a little bit. You guys are a little bit heavier than you thought, but eventually he's able to kind of make some forward
I
momentum.
want to turn to Okabar under the feet of this dragon thing and go, hey, you think we could pee on stuff from up here?
So to pee, you would also have to pee on his ankle?
He probably can't even feel it. It's so scaly. How could he possibly know?
You can certainly try. But you and the rest of your party all take to the air, and you all begin to start flying. Obviously, you go inside and collect whatever was left of your campsite, no problem. But the rest of you, let's do this one. You all begin to fly. And as you take to the air and to the sky, you're able to kind of see the landscape and how it's changing. Each of you begins to certainly see the steam and the amount of just billowing smoke that's occurring in front of you. As you're going by, do you want to roll for pee?
Oh man, I wasn't gonna do it, but you just asked me if I want to roll for P. I mean,
This is
yes, I do. Now,
What do you roll?
Okay.
what do I roll for P?
Do you want to be sneaky on this?
Yeah, well, I don't want the dragon to know I'm peeing on him. Definitely. He probably
Okay.
does.
So
Well,
it's
he
a
probably doesn't know
performance
anything
check.
about humans. That'd be like,
I'll
over
be
here.
on him.
I swear to God, if you
Those are
pee
my
on
favorite
Rhaegar,
enemies.
It's a performance check. How well do you aim?
Involuntary fluid
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
As you're
Voluntary,
flying,
almost positive I can talk my way out of it.
what you're trying to do is while you're holding onto a dragon.
All I
who's
can imagine is like a
flapping-
mist of pee coming at
Okay,
me.
guys, I keep saying dragon. I mean Abishai.
I'm not gonna use my hands though, DM. I'm just gonna kind of like try to flick it out of my pants while I'm holding it. Just kind of flop it out, just so it's gonna dangle there. Right.
All right, so I want to make you roll 2 things for me.
Yes, I love this game.
So this is going to take a lot of really perfect timing, not just between your pant leg and your genitals, but also your ability to release the pee in a certain way and like time it just right to where you're like on a down flap and it's going to fly down as opposed to it flying up and hitting.
DM, can I just if I roll a natural 20 on one of these, I want to pee on some sort of living
It's like,
creature.
can I just
We'll see.
pee myself so everything falls underneath me?
He just pees in his pants.
Okabar, do you want to do this too?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just
Okay.
pissed in his
He
pants.
just pees in his pants.
Okay, you just peed your pants.
No skill
Okabar.
required.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything if you're not being sneaky about it. Talvin, you're gonna roll a dexterity check to see if you can get your weenie out of your pants before you start peeing yourself,
Acrobatics.
and then you're gonna roll a Constitution check to see how well you can hold your piss in before getting it sprayed up into your face. Okabar, as you're flapping, you just kind of let it go. The wind, which is also has like this circular motion, and everything, you get a little bit of piss in your face. You get it all over the dragon-like creature. You even get a little bit on Function, who's being carried in his front right hand.
Hold on. Has Function ever seen somebody pee before? Does he know what it is? I mean, unless we.
I mean, he
He's
has.
not
He has
looking.
several times.
He's not looking at like he's from
Function
behind,
movie.
right? I'm not looking-
Yeah, it's just some urine that's kind of caught up in the vortex of wind underneath the updraft. So there's just yellow liquid flying everywhere. Talvin,
I feel a little bit of rain.
Oh my good shit! It's leaking out my.
Talvin, you're able to get your willy out of your pant leg. You kind of are able to kind of roll it up a little bit, and you kind of
He actually prefers William.
okay. You get your William out, and so you roll up your pant leg, roll it up a lot farther than you would like to admit, and eventually it comes out, and then you time your piddles just in time with the wing beats to where yours is not in the vortex, yours is just kind of impulsing time pissing onto the forest. You can't really see where it goes or anything like that. Unfortunately, Function, you now have a pissed on status.
It was the first one of the morning, so
That
it's
doesn't.
a long one.
Oh
Disadvantage on stealth, relying on smell.
no, I mean it doesn't do anything. There's no stat check. Talbert, if you
Leaving a trace so we can find our way home.
if you had Morning Wood, I'd make you roll Constitution at disadvantage. 'Cause
Well,
you
it's been
don't
like
know
an
how-
hour. Morning would normally
DM
only
question.
Yeah, hit me.
Can Function smell?
Does Function know what he is? And can he smell it?
Yes, he's being a party. You guys have traveled together enough to where
Yeah.
either you've seen people go to the bathroom and like, excuse themselves, or out camping in the wilderness.
Well,
as you
can he
guys did.
smell though?
Yes, he can smell. He has all 5 senses.
Okay. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I would smell that, so I'd be like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, the wind, as you guys are flying, man, this is the weirdest flight I've ever described. Yeah, as you guys are flying, it's like flying Spirit Airlines. It just smells of piss. And you guys keep going. Anyone who's
Great.
flown Spirit knows how
Hi.
true that is. Yeah.
For
Yes, it does.
$14, you can get to
When I
Colorado.
see that,
Dude, I got
you could bring a
to
backpack.
Hawaii on 35.
Is
$35 flight to Hawaii.
Is Pragar just behind this, like dodging all this piss?
Make
that's
next
coming through us?
Make it next
Yeah, can Pragar as a dragonfly keep up with us? Like,
Yeah, let me
is he gonna
find.
end up? Is he gonna end up an hour and a half behind us?
This is the most ridiculous shit since the bar fight.
No,
Hey, I'm gonna
Gotta get weird sometimes.
quickly.
I good.
all right, so you're rolling dexterity, but dragonflies have a +4 on dex.
Oh,
so
boy.
you're an 11.
So no, he rolled a 7 because he rolled it as his own character. So he rolls. Yeah, he rolls an 11. Yeah, dude, you're able to dodge most of the urine droplets. You get a couple of smatters, but you're small enough to where you can just kind of. It's like rain. It's like a rain, so no problem. As you're flying,
Rain is dangerous to a
I'm
dragonfly.
gonna fly up and cut his dick off.
okay, so you fly up, Talvin. Like
Can you even do that as a fly?
Talvin, as a dragonfly comes up and lands on your William.
Did I see her turn him into a dragonfly?
Yeah.
So as he does that, I'll go, William, this is Pragar. Pragar, play nice.
Can I spit on it?
Prayer, you're pretty proud of yourself for landing on such a small landing pad. But
It's
you're not doing
average.
damage to it.
Yeah.
After that, you kind of buzz off.
It's fucking average, asshole.
It's just like a bee sting to your dick.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Ow.
Hey, Tal, Pragar bit your dick.
Yeah, dude, I told you.
No, I'm gonna hit it with an axe. Fuck it.
You don't have
Sure
an
felt like
axe.
a bite, didn't it?
Dragonfly axe.
Everything you say,
Pragar?
I'm not an actual dragonfly, am I? I just have wings. I'm just
No,
small
you
like a
are
dragonfly.
you are a dragonfly.
Oh,
you
okay.
have
I thought it was just like a small version of Pragar.
No,
Okay.
you have been polymorphed into a dragonfly.
Into a
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Which is
never
a
mind.
dick move because she could have polymorphed you into a giant eagle or something bad.
I know,
Yep,
right?
that's right.
It's like God hates you or something.
Or
Oh my
she's a
God.
devil.
I'm sorry, what was that program? So as the group continues,
You're gonna pay for that.
the succubus comes up. She first comes up to you, Talvin, sees what you have under your pants, and she goes ahead and moves forward a little bit. And she approaches. Let's see, that would be Xanthar up in the left-hand corner, in his left hand. She approaches and she says, "So, what are your plans when we get there? When we land, we'll land probably a few 100 feet away from the entrance of Lavamar."
Well, you said you've been there before, yes?
Unfortunately, yes, I was one of the guests there for much longer than I like to admit.
Yeah. Intentional guest or accidental guest?
Oh, I was invited and I could not refuse.
I understand. As far as how would you recommend getting in?
Well, there's two ways you can go about it. You can either be quite sneaky and try to sneak your way past most of the guards, or you can go in swords blazing. It's pretty much whatever you think the party's better at.
Is there only one? Is there just a front door, no back door?
We will get you to the back door itself, which is much easier than going through the guard barracks and all of that business. It's pretty much a straight shot. There are several rooms that house artifacts and items, but the longer you stay, the more dangerous it might be.
Do you have any idea where we would look for, say, our friend or even your sister?
Yes, they would be at the very end. I think they're called stasis crystals. They hold you there, so that way you only feel pain and agony, but they keep you alive.
Well, that sounds like a blast.
Welcome to hell.
Thanks.
I just need to know how long I need to take before the guard starts getting curious about the distraction that we cause.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would imagine we'd attempt to sneak in, and if that doesn't work, we would go in guns a-blazing, if you will.
Very good. Be very cautious when you're in there. There's some very diabolical minds that have developed that place.
Can we sneak in there? I'd rather not. Guns blazing or whatever he just fucking said.
She slowly makes her way back down to you, and she's kind of dodging a little bit of
Hi,
piss.
Dan.
I think the plan is to sneak in and be as quiet as possible, if you can do such a thing.
Oh, Zan said that? The dark one?
The captain that you referred to earlier, yes.
Captain Little Zan. He's very sneaky. That's a good plan.
That is correct.
Is it just, do you smell pee?
Yes, and I can see your,
Do demons pee? I've never, I put it away.
Very good.
Do demons, you guys pee?
She skews off a little bit.
Oh, come on. Answer the question.
The rest of the flight is pretty uneventful as you guys are starting to go in and out of the clouds. Clouds that are now formed by this evaporating mass of seawater. As the group passes over the Spire of Gluttony, you can see one of the large, very, very large creatures kind of standing out in that opening that you guys were at. Talvin, you try to pee on him, but you're not sure if it hits or not. As you guys continue to fly over, I need everybody to roll a stealth check for me.
Is my pass letter trace still on?
Has it been an hour?
It has not been an hour. No, this is much, much quicker. So yes, this still remains.
Hey, so I haven't done this before. Somebody, well, actually, Aviary. How do you add pass without a trace on Roll20?
Oh, I click the spell. Let me find it on my list real quick. I link it to the
Oh, I
group,
added to my DC on my. Oh, I just
and
click right
then
there.
you can click the pink plus 10 and it'll add the 10
And just roll
automatically.
20 with a 10.
Yeah, and plus your initial bonus as well.
Cool, thanks.
So,
I rolled two
It
natural
should.
ones.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's happening. The shit's translating
I rolled
to
a
the
27.
digital world, and I'm rolling shit again.
It's because you
all
smell like
happening.
piss.
Hey, at least that means you're
Yeah.
consistent.
Right.
It's probably your punishment for making the most complicated character of all time.
25, I would never punish that. 25, 16, 27,
I
12.
am complicated, and yet I'm not. I'm like a child.
What you just said
28,
was so
30.
complicated.
Uh,
He's like, let me explain to you why I'm not complicated with this riddle.
Yes, that's correct.
2 mice and 1 man.
so there were
A mouse falls into a bucket of cream.
All right, so the 4 of you guys that are being carried, you're able to blend into the body of whatever is carrying you. Unfortunately, whatever's carrying you rolled a 1, and he has a -1 modifier. So he actually rolled a 10 with Pass Without a Trace. As you fly over, you look down and you realize that whatever magic Okobar managed to summon up, it has been insane. Like, you guys are flying level with the clouds, and this just geyser is exploding to your right. It is this huge, gigantic amount of water that is still coming, and coming at a very high velocity. You can see several of the devils. The winged ones are kind of circling around it as it makes almost a storm. There's so much pressure and so much everything going in there. And you see a little bit of lightning from the funnel there. You see sea creatures being thrown up into the air and flying out and falling. There's a couple of giant octopi. There's a whale. There is a kraken-esque looking creature. On the ground, though, you see the entire ring of the lake, that is now a lake, is basically a battlefield. There are devils that have ringed it, and they are slowly fighting off what seems to be water elementals, a lot of water elementals. There are gigantic crabs that are like holding up a devil and like shaking it and cutting it in half, and there is a rotted hulk that looks like a shipwreck that has come to life. It's got like a cannon on its hand, and it's like shooting shit as it's walking around and stomping an animated hulk. You see several hundred merfolk that have come together and started to band.
Man.
Yeah, a whole... Now, merfolk they're not what you see from...
I get it.
Yeah, they're fucking mean. And as you guys fly over, you can see several of the devils turn and look and see your party, and they launch a couple of fireballs at you. Yeah. Oh. What's...
I think
I'm
Okobar
actually going to use
is
this.
the most powerful magic user I've ever seen.
Yes.
You know, there's a magical thing that alcohol does to you.
Yes.
You don't even have to maintain concentration on this, huh?
Being in your own pants, part of it is to keep the water spell going. You have to urinate in your own trousers.
I was doing that to control the creatures, you know, and everything in the
Fucking
water.
amazing, man. So amazing.
That way I have
Honestly,
a connection to them
I'm
through
so
liquid.
glad you're here. If you weren't here, I'd be 90% sure we're gonna get murdered the minute we get to this fucking place. But oh my god, I feel so much better knowing now that you revealed your true identity to us.
As you're having this conversation, there is a squeal of pain that erupts suddenly from the creature that is carrying the 4 of you. And he kind of falters a little bit, goes down. Pragar, you see as a dragonfly, you kind of follow him a little bit. The right side of his like chest cavity is just it's smoking essentially. You can see some of the ribs. It looks like he took a direct shot from some of the fireballs that were being like sent up at the group. He's definitely losing some velocity, and he's trying to like keep up. The succubus comes down and grabs him, and tries to help him fly a little bit. 4 of you, I need all 4 of you who are being carried by him to make a dex saving throw.
Do I see this as flying by myself, and B, can healing spells work on demons?
You can always try.
That's not. Nope. Then.
Can I heal on a dragon?
Not a con. A dex save, please.
I can't do anything as a dragonfly, right?
Thunderwave.
Okay, Zed, are you casting Thunderwave?
Wait.
No.
Okay, sorry, Pragar, what were you saying?
I can't do anything as a dragonfly, right?
No, actually, here I have a.
Am I being carried by him?
Hey,
Yes.
Pragar, here's your character sheet.
Yeah,
now.
me and-
Calvary and Okobar, Xanthar.
Me and Pragar are the only 2 flying on our own right now.
Yes, that is
Okay,
correct.
sorry.
I rolled a 24.
You got 24. Good. Okabar, you got 15.
Constitution save.
Function, did you do Dex?
You rolled a natural one.
Oh, Zan. Okay.
Zan's gonna die right
Function,
now.
roll a Dex saving throw.
DM,
Save him.
you didn't answer if Aviary sees this.
Yes, yeah, you're right with the group.
Okay.
Awesome. So, unfortunately, Zan, because you're on the left side, the creature, as he's flying, kind of instinctively reaches to his side because he just got hit. You are not expecting this. You're in an environment completely and alien to you. And he swings his hand like this, and you reach out, grab Pragar. I'm sorry. That's Okabar. No. Sorry, Function's up here on the right, and Talvin. Yeah, okay. So Function's in the right hand, Xanthar's in the left. Function, you grab twice. Xanthar, you're reaching up for there, and your hands just miss. And Xanthar, you are now in absolute fucking free fall.
I would chase him, obviously.
Okay, Aviary, you drop down. Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity check, Aviary. See if you can grab him real quick.
Dex save or straight dex?
How
You
high?
guys are 160 feet in the air. Make a dex save.
How many?
Oh, dex save?
How many
It's
D10
it's the same.
feet?
What's that, Talvin?
Never mind.
Okay, so Aviary, as you swoop down, you begin to kind of take two swipes at him, but he was almost kind of thrown at an angle, and so you misjudge it, and you go back and you try to swoop back a little bit. The succubus, Yvette, she does the same thing. You both kind of almost tangle in the air a little bit. Xanthar, you're still doing a straight fucking fall down. Yeah, you're 6 meters.
Can I yell? Thunder wave! As he
Okay,
falls.
you yell Thunderwave. Function, what are you doing?
No.
I get all his gold.
Function, what are you doing?
Can I jump off and head dive after him?
Yes, dude.
No, that's stupid. What are you doing?
Man, shut up. He
I'm
can
going after him.
You
Dude,
grab
you're
the hand
on
around
Him
him,
as a
let him
freak?
go. So you're Iron Man, like
I'm
head
trying
diving
to, like-
straight down.
And he's heavy as
Yeah.
I
fuck.
hope we both die.
Okay, you're heavy as fuck too. So you're going down at 10 meters a second. He's going down at 10 meters a second. You're trying to accelerate as best you
I'm
can.
trying
That's
to
no
get
gravity's
to
the
get to him.
Zan, open your arms.
Make an acrobatics check, Function, to see if you can make yourself parallel with the fall to speed up enough.
Okay.
What do I see as I'm falling?
The ground getting bigger.
You're actually falling back first, so you see your party just changing.
Ground. I think I'll call it.
You see clouds. Is there anything you want to do? Xanthar?
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yes, sir.
Can I grab
I would
him
like
with-
to.
Okay, so you're able to kind of streamline your body a little bit. It helps. It certainly
Okay.
helps you. You're kind of going. He's still kind of far off. You're able to fall a little bit faster, but he's still probably 40 feet away. As you two are both plummeting towards the forest here. What else?
I'm
What else you
trying
guys
to-
got?
Can I
Hey,
fly
is
to
that
height?
like?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Can I fly down to the ground faster than they can fall?
You're in free fall, and since you do have the propellant behind you with your wings flapping, you go a little bit faster than they do.
How much sooner can I reach the ground than them?
You could probably get one more pass in before they actually just splatter on the ground because they are falling.
He's trying to get to the ground, right?
Yeah, they're falling 60 feet per turn, 60 feet per 6 seconds. They're
Okay,
hauling in the
I want to
mix.
go to the bottom. I want to get as close to the center of where these two are gonna fall, and I
Okay.
want to go ahead and use change. Is it mold earth, change earth, something like that?
Okay, what's the range on that?
Give me a second.
Because you guys are still about 80 feet from the ground here.
So I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Hey, while he's doing that, I would like to pull one of my teleport beads off,
Okay.
smash it into my other hand,
Okay.
teleport into the shadow underneath the succubus, grab her hand, and say, "I feel like I'm falling for you."
How far can you teleport?
I kind of don't want to save him now.
Did I have the range written on that thing? I know. I'm just like.
It's 30
I'm
feet. It's
sorry.
Misty Step. It's a
Is she
spell,
going?
Misty
Is she
Step.
diving after him?
It's not exactly Misty Step though, because it has to. You have to be in darkness. You have to be in shadow. What I gave you a card, and the card that will say on it. I don't think it has a range.
Shadow of her wings.
Oh,
It-
I thought it was just a
I
spell,
think the
Misty
actual
Step.
verbiage was that you had to throw it on the ground, and it made
30,
smoke.
30 feet is the range of my spell that I wanted to use.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so let's resolve this thing with Xanthar. I think he's got to go get his card real quick. but I'm pretty sure it's the terminology on the card was that you had to throw it on the ground at your feet, and that created a puff of smoke that helped you teleport. If that's
Are you
the
talking
case,
about the beads?
hmm
Yeah.
Hey Zan, you there?
Yeah.
I think you have to throw it on the ground at your feet.
Let's see. A necklace with 15
Put it in your hand as you hit the ground.
removable beads. When a player uses an action to remove a bead and throw it at...
I just
I hope your hand doesn't break.
What
That
does it
would
say?
work.
Throw it what?
It says throw it at their feet.
Yes, so you have to throw it on the ground at their feet.
What if I throw it at
What
my
if he
feet?
throws it on his foot?
Okay,
That feed.
because you're plummeting towards the earth, I'd make you make an acrobatics check to see if you can hit your foot flying towards the ground. I would count that as throwing it at your feet, technically.
Not a sleight of hand?
No, this is acrobatics because he's in straight free fall. He's like an acrobat falling. So, do you want to roll that and try to throw it at your foot?
Yeah.
Okay. You're tumbling, you're tossing, and you're going down, and you take one of these from your necklace, and you have your foot out, and you kind of aim for it, and you throw it, and then you just barely miss it. But as it's going by, you kick it with your foot, and as you kick it, the rest of you see Xanthar like do something weird, kick something, and then just disappear in smoke.
And
And then
he's-
you see Function go just right.
Well, that was a
so hold on,
waste of
is
my
Function
time.
now falling?
He is.
Yes.
Xanthar, as you appear
For
under
no fucking reason.
in the
Yeah, where
in
you
the
jumped off.
basically in the crotch, and I'm going to say that her
Don't
wings
try to
are
save
up,
him.
so there is a little bit of a shadowed area under there. You appear.
Wait, it hit his foot, but what happened? Did it work?
Yeah, he turned into smoke, essentially. He just disintegrated. He is now clinging onto the half-naked succubus, and she's struggling to keep up. But
She's also half clothed.
you quote this line, and she's really trying hard to strain and keep you afloat as you're clinging. How are you holding on to her, by the way? I'm hoping you're just cupped around with Okay, so you got.
I just
raw
grabbed
hand.
what I could grab.
Yes, she did. And you did grab it. She's struggling to keep up. She has to fly a little bit lower. Function. You're plummeting towards the earth. You see your friend just disappear in smoke. You go right through it, make a little smoke ring. What are you doing?
Well, is Aviary trying to do something?
I'm still
or-
chasing because they were both
Okay.
falling. So I'm
Okay,
still-
so you see Aviary start to chase you. Aviary, make an acrobatics check.
Actually, I want to do something different if possible.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I have a net. Can I go below him and just open it and hope to catch him?
Oh dear.
He's so much heavier than you.
Oh my god.
I have more than 200 carry weight left.
You
so
do. You do. You're a good flyer.
Is Function
Uh,
more than 200 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How heavy is Function?
I'm pretty heavy.
5.
Look, I'm not saying I'm not going to take damage from this, but it's
I'm
better than him
probably
falling
around
to death, I guess.
300-ish.
You're a ton, aren't you?
I'm like 6'6" and I'm like metal and wood, right?
Yeah, but I'm also gonna.
Yeah, but most of us have armor, so we're all half metal.
I would say I'm over at least 270.
It should have it in your
That's what you
character
meant.
sheets, I believe.
Yeah, it does.
Where is it? I don't know.
Under your description, there should be a thing that says weight.
Yeah, 350 pounds.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, so
And that's without his gear. Fuck! I can't
So-
catch him, bro.
yeah, so you fly down and you get it. You
More
throw
than
the
twice what I
net
can
out.
hold.
Dude, he's just gonna misty step aside.
You're able to kind of slow him down. He does slow you down considerably, but you still
I have a plan.
you rip right through the net. Aviary, your net's now broken.
Am I still? Am I? How far am I away from
Just
the
remove it.
ground?
You're about 60 feet from the ground. You're moving. You're going to hit it pretty quick. 80
Okay.
feet. Yeah.
What's around me?
You guys are just at the edge of the Stingwild Woods. You do see a couple of trees off in the distance, but you're going to hit right on hard earth or hard hell.
Okay. I want to. If at least while I'm falling, I'm gonna try to create a distraction as I cast Thunderstep. So I'm trying to look at. Can I assess that there's an opportune place to like cast this spell?
Can you put the spell up in the descriptions real quick? Because I'm about to roll for damage. You're hauling ass.
Well, I would have cast Thunderstep.
Hurry.
Pragar.
That was Casey.
That's very presidential of you. Alright, where's your thunder step here? I'll look it up here.
There it is.
So what are you trying to do? You're falling. You're gonna try to thunder step sideways to counter or up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
So if you thunder step up, you'll just only fall
thunder
60
step up.
feet.
That was me.
I can
Sorry,
go-
sorry, press the wrong thing.
90 feet.
There you go. I got it up.
Don't though. Thunder step up like 10 feet, so you only fall 10 feet.
No, if everything around me within a 10-foot area has to make a. I can teleport
So
myself.
15 feet.
To an unoccupied space you see within range, and your range is about 90 feet. So yeah, you'd be teleporting
Yeah.
towards the very bottom.
I would want to teleport towards my friends. Whichever
superhero
direction
landing?
They were going.
Okay, so you're actually teleporting. You're going straight down. You're pretty far away from your friends. Your friends are still up in the air. You can teleport somewhere on the ground. Where you
That's fine.
going? There's somewhere on the
That's
ground.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would be okay with that. I'm just trying to like maybe go towards their direction.
Okay. All right. So you can see an area. Again, it's 90 feet. So using a squared plus b squared,
Yeah,
you can get
I
a
got
little
you.
bit closer.
Sure.
So you're up there and you're falling head first, and you put your hands together very just anime style, just clap, and you disappear in a flash of light, and this gigantic sound wave, this shockwave goes all across the ground, and boom, their handles function. His one fist in the ground, just kind of looking up, very Iron Man like.
As I'm looking up towards the sky, I'm trying to run towards their direction to keep going.
Okay, so you do that. You
Because
look
I
up.
realized that caused the sound.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
160 feet up, so I just saw him fall and then hit the ground with a crater. So I'm like, no!
But then you see him get up and
And
start
then he starts
running.
I'm like, oh, he's fine.
Damn it.
Oh.
He's fucking fine.
It's I feel like it's less obvious that we cast some crazy thunder shit when it comes from the sky.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh hey, look, there's thunder and like some sort of
Well,
like lightning. Man.
except for these demons have never seen clouds, so maybe they never heard thunder.
Right.
There's water in hell right now. There's also thunder. Let's go.
Let's go.
So for perception for the devils, I rolled a 2. So yeah, they think it's this new crazy weather that they have. So they're eventually, once you get away from a lot of the conflict and everything, they feel like they have downed something that was flying. They don't know. They're back to their fighting. Eventually, Function, you're just sitting there hauling ass, just being Iron Man. The big bailiff comes down, grabs you, and you feel yourself start to being lifted into the air, and he's able to pick you back up. You fly for a few more feet without any incidents, and eventually you land towards the back, actually, of Lavamaw Castle. Lavamaw Cistern, sorry. You guys are back over here this way. And you see the gigantic carved face of the mountain itself, just this open gaping maw belching lava, and the lava's going down to almost make this war front with what is the water that's erupting on the other side. It's a very interesting dynamic. But you guys fly around the back of it, back to where about the ear would be on the gigantic evil skull, and you see there's kind of this opening, and as you guys kind of go a little bit past the opening and go and find a small outcropping of rocks, you land, and you see Yvette come up, and she says, "So, you were asking why I brought along my little bean counter friend. Well, this is why. If you wouldn't mind causing a distraction, please." He walks up and kind of waddles a little bit.
Buzz.
What? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. She snaps her fingers and poof, Pragar appears. There's no longer that buzzing noise, but now it's Pragar himself. No longer a dragonfly, just a dragonborn. Give me 1 second. I will get rid of the outside guards, if you don't mind. So he turns around and starts to walk down, and has this like kind of hobbling thing, and you guys see him start to run and start to yell and start to scream and start to point at the water. The guards that are open into this the initial opening of this kind of back door, they both go on alert really quick. And as he comes forward and tells this story, they begin to panic, and he keeps pointing and gesturing back towards the water, and you see the two guards. They both make gestures, and 2 of them run out. 4 of them run out. A whole like contingent of them run out, but you see there's the one still staying there. And Shridekapeti Pudabeti, he's still there, and he's like following them.
That's pretty good.
That's his name, Shridekapeti Pudabeti.
I know,
he
but that was
turns around.
pretty fast. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually the name of one of my teachers in college. So he turns
Jesus.
around. Yeah, math teacher. She was terrible. They all start to run towards the water, but you see that there's one still here, and the succubus leans forward and says, "Well, gentlemen, it looks like it's currently your turn to do your work. I must take my leave. I will try to keep them away, and when the time comes, does anybody have the method to communicate over long distances?"
Yes.
I do.
Not me.
Excellent. Send me a message, and I will try to remove the guards from the arcane cyst as best I can.
Digits.
Listen. I will remember you. So, do not fail us, or I will find you.
It's good to know that I'm forgettable.
No, you're not.
Unforgettable, excuse me. Excellent. Well, anyway, we must be on our way. You what, Master Skinner? No problem. So she and the other large fellow, they kind of bid you farewell, and they take off and they start to go. You guys are now 100 feet out away from the entrance of this lava maw cistern kind of back door. Let's take a real quick break. Okay, just a few minutes, take bathroom, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Net.
Pragar really wanted the help you function, but he was a dragonfly.
Yeah, I wonder what the carry strength of a dragonfly is.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I looked at it on the sheet he sent me. It wasn't gonna be helpful. And the speed's only 10 feet. Well, 60 feet, however.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
What?
What kind is that?
It's a Halo Top. It's healthy ice cream. It's only 200. The whole pint's only 280 calories.
Where the frick do you get that shit, dude?
It's 70
Have it
calories.
at Walmart and shit.
70 calories per serving, and 2 grams of fat, and 1 gram of saturated fat. It's
How many
amazing.
carbs?
Okay. Ice cream is one of those few things that I don't bother with.
Carbs. It's kind of high on carbs. 15 grams.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's real.
Because it's
dairy.
plant based, so it's got carbs.
It's
Oh.
plant-based?
What is
Those
that,
are
the
good
Halo?
carbs. So those are healthy carbs.
The Halo ice cream?
Carbs are carbs.
That's not true.
No, that's not true, actually.
Well, I mean, technically they are. Our carbs are carbs, but there are different kinds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not empty carbs.
I like my carbs full as fuck.
Alright, I'm back.
I like my carbs Thanksgiving full.
Yeah. I like my carbs to be full on other carbs.
Wooey.
The ingredients are milk, eggs, milk protein,
Already not vegan.
organic cane sugar, vegetable glycerin, rolled oats. Well, this one has rolled oats because it's an oatmeal cookie one. They're good though.
love the music right now. Sounds like an old RPG.
We're still waiting on somebody?
Yeah, God.
Okay, then 1 second then.
What if God was
Fresh out.
one of us? Just a son like one of us. Did anybody catch my doo-doo-doo-doos earlier when we were flying? Nobody? Nobody?
Yeah, I was focusing on the peeing, apparently.
I was singing Fly Like an Eagle by R. Kelly while peeing.
Alright, boys, we ready?
You didn't sing it. You just hummed it.
Fly like an eagle.
There you go.
That's
I
all
was
I
no, I was singing it. I was just doing it
Oh.
quietly. There was a lot going on.
Yeah,
I
we
was
got
just
it.
singing it under my breath.
Alright.
Dude, this music is riot right now, bruh.
Yeah?
Can't hear it.
Boom, 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 boom.
I got mine up real loud too because somebody was falling to their death, so I went and turned it up. I was like, let's get intense.
There's some funky stuff going on with my
Gucci Mane?
Alright, we're all back.
All back?
Yep.
Oscar announced his presence by saying Gucci Mane.
It's the only way to do it.
Beautiful.
It's what the book taught me.
You've been in Arlington too long.
I've been in a worse place than Arlington before this.
Mexico.
Alright.
Long Beach, baby.
So you're all standing there, kind of this overlook, and it's a pretty well sheltered overlook. There are just rocks that you're able to kind of look over, and about 100 feet or so, you see the entrance that's built into the side of the mountain, and at the entrance of the mountain, you see one of the devils that has he has a big long spear, and he doesn't look super imposing, but you never know. He's about the size of a humanoid, to be honest. And he's very concerned. He keeps looking over to his left to where all of his friends kind of went. What are we doing?
How far are we?
Wait, I'm gonna yell for the succubus before she goes. Wait.
She gone.
Nope,
Pragar's still a dragonfly.
no, he's back.
Okay, I went and got ice cream. I was like, wait, did she turn him back?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
So she kind of gives you a
Pragar,
weird look.
you're always like, if so-and-so does this, I'll cut his head off. See that guy over there? He is guarding that place. You should punish him by cutting his head off.
Yeah, you're totally
And I'll
legit do any
and I'll-
damage here.
And
It's all trouble.
I'll give him inspiration, and I'll see if he'll go attack that guy.
Okay, you are now inspired, Bragar.
Come on. Yeah, go fuck that guy up. We'll be here. We'll fuck him up with you. You
The
get him
entrance is
first.
very, very nice. It's very well built, and he's kind of just standing at the entrance, just looking around.
Just charge him.
Can he see us? Are we hidden? Like, are we around a corner? Like,
Yeah, right now you're hidden behind a rocky outcrop. where they landed you.
Fly over him to the other side, start yelling at him and calling him names, and then Rhaegar can rush in and just cut his fucking head off.
Or
Wait,
penis.
I will.
Do him a Kansas City shuffle, it's a place
Do we still
Right
have
out-
our imp
right
friend,
outside of Campeche called Kansas City.
Venom?
Venom with us? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Venom's with you, and he's like shaking. He's like, they left me again.
Alright, so I think Venom. This is a prison, right? Alright, so I think our best bet, Venom, I'm gonna have you lead me at least. And I'm gonna put some monocles not locked on my hands.
Yeah.
And fake like he's taking me to the jail.
Do any of you, can you look more like a devil, maybe?
Who?
No, you got this. Quit being a pussy. Go.
No, I'm not the one who takes prisoners.
Oh.
Yes, you'll be like, look, I've been trying to prove myself. Go. He's just gonna fuck.
yeah, I can change myself. I can definitely look
It's
like
one guy. Don't waste magic on him. Let's just kick his ass.
So come on, Venom. All you gotta do is just
How
Just
far away is
unlock-
the guy?
100 feet.
Is there a way to climb around like above and above him?
You could certainly try, Xanthar.
Chuck.
Yeah, so you look around and you find a rock, and I mean 100 feet is 30 yards. It's not unheard of to throw that far, but you need a pretty good strength check. Xanthar, go ahead and make an athletics check. See if you can find your way up and kind of pathfind
If
above him.
if I distract him, will you guys go out there and kick his ass? I mean, it's just only one guy.
Xanthar, you making your athletics check? Okay, there you go. Cool.
Is that our objective?
Okay.
We
So
need to get
athletics?
You guys see Xanthar just kind of snake out and almost become one with the mountain. He, like a little gecko. He goes up above him.
Where did Zan go? He literally never says anything to us. He can't be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go scout out. Stay here and I'll be back. He just disappears. Fucking
He's always talking to God, that's for sure.
sucks, dude.
So yeah, Pregar, you find a little rock
the
next
weight,
to you, and
huh?
it's a pretty good weight. If you wanted to throw it, is that what you're wanting to do?
Chuck it.
Okay, so you're gonna try. You want him to come over to you guys, or you want him to go over the other way? Okay.
Who's talking right now? Because I couldn't
make
hear
a,
them.
make a strength check. See how well you can throw the rock. That's gonna be an 8. Yeah. So you stand up and you give it a good throw, and unfortunately you're just a little bit. A little too strong. You almost hit Xanthar, who kind of
right,
shoots
I
you a
will-
lance
I
real
will-
quick.
I will say pretty. 1 second. I got. Oh, 1 second. Let me distract him, and then while he's looking at me, you run in, and that's what I said.
I can
I'll
cause
pull
a
it-
pretty
I'll
good
pull it-
distraction too if you want.
I'll pull a map out of my bag, just like a random map that I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've got a map in my bag, right? So I will take the map out of my bag and walk directly towards him. And as I'm walking towards him, I'll go, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me." And I know we can't understand.
Okay.
Unless he speaks common, I guess. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll
He
whip
gets
the
the
map
spear
out. I'll point at the map. Can you help me, please, for the love of fucking devils? I don't know. Can you help me? And
Make
I'll
a deception check.
Has that devil now moved ahead of where I am?
He took a couple of steps, God.
21.
He's about
Can you
5
please-
steps.
I'm looking for the
Spire.
Fire of Rage. I've heard it's supposed to be here. I'm here. This is where I'm looking at the map. This Fire of Rage should be here. And there's this fucking skull thing and this water over. Could you please just tell me?
You're just spewing this nonsense as you're walking the 30 yards down to him. He takes a few steps forward, very, very confused. Yeah, come here. And
You can understand me? Thank God no one in this place fucking speaks common. It's a nightmare. Can you imagine? I should have brought a translator. No one told me that you don't speak common here.
Let me see the map. Where are you trying to go?
I'll go and I'll turn him around and start like away from the group and be like, look, I was here, right? I came in the portal.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay. He
And I'll-
keeps trying to look at the map. It's not a map of this location. You don't have a map of hell.
I'll go, oh, wait, it's upside down. And I'll turn it and I'll like.
No, let me see that, please.
I'm just going to Mr. Magoo my way through it until hopefully Pragar can get close enough.
Okay, so Pragar gets close to Xanthar. You feel like you're in a pretty good position to strike. You give it like each other the nod real quick. Both of you guys roll attack with advantage since the guard is so damn distracted at this moment. Yeah. I'm on moment. He keeps trying to look for the map, and
He's helping me now, so I like.
Then he turns and he looks and he sees you. Okay, you attack, and then Xanthar also jumps down from the top.
Hey, for some reason I can't hear Pragar. I'm gonna
rope out of my bag as they're like beating up on him and trying to tie him up.
Pragar, will you reset, please? Refresh.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Pragar that's the problem.
So we get him in like a tussle and try to tie him up with him, throw him up from my bag.
Yeah, you're good. Okamar, do you hear Pragar?
Nope. His logo popped up and then his audio went out.
Yeah, Pragar, your audio's out. Will you refresh your browser?
I can hear him.
It's
I
you,
can hear
buddy.
him.
I can
It's
too.
you, Oscar.
Cool.
Oscar, plug your headphones in.
Yeah, right? Tell that to Zach.
Hey, Okabar, can you hear me now?
Yep.
That's so weird.
It's roll 20. It's nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
I double checked it with Discord and somebody else. I called somebody on Discord in the meantime.
Okay, sorry to hear that, man. Well, hopefully this will get you hearing us again.
Is that
Oh my God.
Hold on, guys. Okabar, can you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear them.
Okay.
Alright.
Hello.
You just said it again, so
Alright, so,
Patterns.
Xantha, why are you using prestidigitation?
Oh, because Function smells like fucking piss.
So he's
That's what
creating
that
him.
smells like.
Smells like fucking.
I was
Perfect.
wondering what that was.
I'm just cleaning him up.
Talvin, you find a large halberd on him. It's a devil halberd.
Fuck it. Habits.
Pretty,
Like Jim.
yeah, pretty cool. It's large, very large. It's pretty rad. You do find a potion that is red, like a shaken up big red. Just put red potion because you don't know what it does yet. And then you also find 47 beans in his pocket.
My God.
Yeah.
Jim
Guys,
Halberd.
I think I'm fucking rich. I found some of the magic beans they're talking about on that guy we murdered a minute ago.
Let's get going. We gotta get
Yep, let's
frames.
get to this jail.
We
Right.
should, do you guys want some of these beans? We can maybe grease some palms with them.
We don't even know what they do.
They
Yes,
said-
I will take some.
Beans for money. They told us. All right, let's just.
It's Waterman slang. Beans and honey for money.
Did we lose the background?
Yeah,
Nope.
I moved you guys. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
see if... what is it? Control?
I see it, but it's just like got a curved spot in the middle.
I don't
It's
see
blacked
it.
out.
Blacked
You
out.
should see the very bottom. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, go down to the very bottom.
yeah.
What do you guys see?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
can see it.
Very bottom.
I have a
Yep.
big like diagonal dash blocking on my view.
Oh, let me check your character then real quick.
Yeah, I see that dash too. I don't know what that is.
And
Oh,
it
it's like the
moves-
shadow.
If I move the map, it moves with it though. That's the problem.
Diagonal
let's-
dash just right above you. That's the door. You guys
No,
are
no,
straight
no, no, no,
into
no, no. I'm seeing like there's a big chunk of the map blacked out for me, and it looks like a weird like this is missing out of my map. But I can move it around. It's weird.
It's the shadow, right?
Something blocking standing. Like
Yeah,
a
so I'm looking
I
at
can
your
see
character
behind
view. I
it.
don't see it at all. Huh. Oh,
Yeah, I
I
see it.
I see the kind of diagonal dash. Is it really small?
No, it's huge. It's taking up a third of the map at least.
Okay, well,
refresh.
I see entrance, and then I see the.
you should just see like kind of like a Anubis head and then the door.
Yeah.
Or you should be in a small portion of the map anyway.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
in
I
a
see.
small square.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, Zan, have you found it? Ben?
Ben, can you hear us?
Oh, he froze. And he left.
Ben's gone.
He's back.
Okay, Ben, you hear us?
Ben, if you're
weird,
just
I don't
seeing
know.
black, you gotta zoom out and scroll all the way. Oh.
Okay, that's weird. Not sure why I was doing that, but okay. All right, so you guys are now all in the middle of this area, and you see the steps that lead up to what seems to be this very elaborately made kind of Anubis looking. Well, it's a dog god, I guess. The walls are all plated in very fine trimmed gold. Very stark contrast to what was outside, which was just basically barren and rocky. But as you enter this area, you see everything is perfectly ordered. There's nothing that's out of asymmetrical, essentially, except for the patterns on the floor. But everything else within it reminds you of almost not so much a prison, but definitely more of a temple. Pragar and Aviary, go ahead and roll a history check for me.
History.
Man, I've got a good bump to history too. It's disappointing.
Anybody else talking? Because I only hear Abe.
No, it's
Yeah.
quiet
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Waiting for-
Everyone's waiting. God and Pragar are whispering to each other right now.
Okay, just making sure. Dude, this
So
is
you
roll
can still
20
hear
thing. I
us,
have no
though.
idea, man.
Is
It just hates
Xanthar
me.
still loading, or because I don't see him? But his
Um,
chat's
mine-
muted, so he's probably there.
So,
So
okay.
I'm connected directly to the internet, and my system is messing up. So I think it's, I don't know, something. It might be some Roll20.
I think Roll20 is just having issues tonight. They'll
Yeah,
probably-
I think it is because like even my shit's fucking up. So
Yeah, like I said, Discord wasn't working earlier, so.
Is Dan and Okobar
shit's
gone?
weird.
No,
And my
Okabar's
team-
there,
I can't even see God now.
and God just refreshed
Okay,
because he just went
Should
back
I
on my list
refresh?
differently.
I'll refresh. Oh,
No, I think Xanthar's cam is off, and then Okabar's cam is off too, and Zan is muted.
Yeah, my cam's off.
Sorry, I had to go find a baby or something. I don't know.
Is he talking?
He was there. He just took his screen out.
Cool.
What is this? What are we seeing?
Here, guys, I'm gonna
Ben?
refresh because I don't hear God's audio.
Before or Temple Light.
Refresh, please.
Okabar, can you hear me?
Yep.
Works every time.
I love you called that whisper glitch. That's a perfect name.
Life
Yes.
hack. All right, Okabar, you with us?
Yep, I'm just readjusting the map location, and yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, perfect. What are we doing?
We should.
Whoa!
So there's no doorway, just this head.
Yes.
Right?
No. You see a door directly underneath the head.
Okay, and it's open or no?
It's closed.
Okay,
Is it locked?
let's go
Uh,
check and
you
see if
can go
it's
check.
on.
She said, our friends and hers would be at the end, right?
Yes, I believe
She
so.
said there would be interior. That's right.
I don't know. It was a dragonfly.
Yeah, we still have Phenom again, right?
No, Phenom stayed outside. He let you
Why?
guys go ahead and run on in. He's hiding. He's terrified of this place.
He's being a little bitch.
I'm not liking that guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right, I go up to see if I can open the door. Then, right?
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Jiggle and handle.
So you go up, you touch the handle, you jiggle it. Make a dex saving throw for me real quick.
Of course. I wanted the little imp fucker to do it, but no, he's outside like a pussy.
You know, we could have checked for those traps.
Well, maybe if someone thought of that instead of just sitting around twiddling their thumbs.
By someone, do you mean you should have thought of that?
I don't have that shit.
You with
So
the
as you-
super trap finder spell?
Anyone can
I
find
don't
a
have that spell.
As you reach up, you
No,
start
Tal
to
does.
I
touch
wonder
what,
if it's
what you
trapped.
assume is the handle.
Talvin Okabar and probably Function do, but
You can just look at something and
alright,
be like,
alright. Anyways, DM.
So you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. As you go up, you
22,
begin to
that's
touch.
fucked.
You begin to touch what you believe to be the door handle. It's not like any door handle you've ever seen. But as your hand lays on it, you hear a small, soft click above you, and as you look up, the jaw of the fox has just unhinged, and there's a vial. Yeah, there's a vial on top of it that just spills. You're luckily able to dodge most of it. A big portion of the acid that falls down and starts to just roll down on the steps. You get a little bit on you, and it still does.
Ah.
I know. Do my best.
1 million points of damage.
Yeah, it's definitely more than double my health, so...
Oh, shit, Avery, I'm sorry. 15.
Are you, though?
Not really.
15?
7 points of damage because you made your save.
Okay.
And it is acid damage.
You had to do 15 minus half.
Yeah, I had to half it because you made your save. I hate that. But some of the acid manages to fall on what you believe are the handles and melts it away a little bit. And as it melts through there, you see the door go start to open.
Is it still falling, or was it just like one vial turn?
It was like a pot. It was like a jar of it that just basically fell on.
Water bucket trick over the door. Gotcha.
Good work, Aviary. I didn't know you can investigate traps.
I can't. I mean, I can, just only once.
All right, so
Only when you're impatient.
Well,
I think anyone can investigate for traps. You just have to,
Would you guys like me to look for traps?
Can I buy a letter?
Okabot's very good
I
at that.
continue my way through the door as everyone's just talking.
Okay, Avery, you go through the door.
You guys want to make some actions, or no? You guys just want to talk?
Hey, I'm gonna chase after Avery.
Let's let Xanthar go ahead.
Look for traps.
Blow up.
Okay, so you go in and you find at the end of this kind of hallway here, you find that there are several like areas that have like it's a bowl with scrolls in it, or maybe just this random open book that's sitting there. The book is completely blank, and then at the end of the way, very northern part of where you guys are, you see several scrolls and cases and a lamp. To the left and the right, there are 2 more doors that are both closed, but you don't see anything else beyond that.
Does the book?
Hold on. When you say lamp, do you mean like Genie's lamp, or do you mean like a lamp of light?
A lamp with a flame at the end. It's an oil lamp.
An oil lamp. Okay.
A genie's lamp is an oil lamp.
Technically, yeah.
Hey, does that book with nothing in it look similar to my book with nothing in it?
No.
Hey, function is the book.
Function, look a book.
Yeah, function's gonna go up to the book.
Hey, function,
Okay.
look at book.
There's a blank book with an open deal of ink on it and a feather, a quill, if you will.
That's a sweet ass feather.
It's really not. It looks like
sweet-ass feathers.
It looks like an old vulture feather. There's not many feathers to really pick from here in hell.
Except for all of mine.
Well, maybe soon enough. Okay, what are we doing?
I want to investigate the scrolls.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
I'd like to check both the doors, see if they're trapped or anything, if there's any signs.
Make an investigation check for me. Make actually 2 because you're checking both of them. First one will be the left one. Second one will be the right one.
20 DM.
Ah.
I could check the other door while he checks one of them.
Okay, do you want to split that up, Zan, or do you want to check both of them?
It's up to you, Zan.
I feel pretty good about it.
Okay. All right. As you're... Actually, I should have done that the other way. Hold on one second. Let's get to Aviary. So, Aviary, as you're going through these, most of these scrolls are just... There's just markings and scratchings that look like it was basically a demented frog on acid was dancing on them. It just doesn't make any sense. You go through these and and they look like they're lists of some type. You can't really tell. You don't speak Infernal, right?
Nope. Celestial, like everyone else.
Okay, so you go through. You next one. Oh, you do speak. Okay. You find one that as soon as you open it up, you're like, oh, I can read this. It's in common. And you kind of go through it real quick, and you see it's a spell. It's a scroll of fireball.
Okay.
You can add that to your inventory.
Is that already an item in?
Yes.
Okay.
It should be an item in
Making
D&D
sure.
Beyond.
So, question, DM. I was gonna go up to that book. So I'm looking at a quill, right?
Yes.
And a book that's empty.
Yes, that's correct.
What level
Is there
spell is the fireball?
Okay. Sorry. My bad, Aviary. Go ahead.
It literally asked the question.
So the book function, what is it? Function, what are you asking?
So there's ink in this quill?
Yes, there's ink in the inkwell that the quill is dipped in, yes.
I'm going to start writing.
Okay, what are
Can
you
I
writing?
write? First of all, I mean, can I text that to you later?
Sure, yeah. So
Just,
the rest of you guys...
tell me how long I can write, and like tell me how long I'm allowed, depending on what everybody else is doing in the room.
Okay, so you just... So function
I'm going to
goes
start
down.
writing.
Okay, no problem. Xanthar, you see that the left door, as you kind of look around it and you check the peripheries there, the hinges each have some type of string attached to them, definitely trapped. The other hinge, as you go to the other door, the hinges are free, but underneath it you see that there's something wedged in there that you've seen that's indicative of traps before. Both doors are certainly trapped. And we're just going to roll with the 24 as the investigation because that's going to be you paying attention to stuff. It's going to be more of disarming the traps. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. So that'll be a dex check if you want to disarm either one of those.
Gotcha. Is there any... Looking around, is there anything that makes one door look better than the other door as a direction to go?
They look like they're mirrored.
Do they have door handles?
Both of them seem to have these like metallic plates with a lot of handprints and stuff that you would push on.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, what do you think? There's two doors here. They're both fucking trapped. I could definitely try and disarm them, but yeah, what way you guys want to go?
Left.
Assume you guys are up here.
Why left?
Because to make a decision faster.
Yeah, I mean, we go one way. It's either the right way or not. We'll have to come
Do
back.
we really want to dick around picking left or right?
Right.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool. All right.
Should we?
I'm going to try and disarm the trap on the left.
God,
Okay.
what level spell slot is that scroll?
It should be 3rd level.
Thank you.
Just base fireball, yeah. Okay, on the left one, you're going to do a sleight of... it's a dex check with thieves lockpicking tools, right? You do
It's
lock...
slash W, Rhaegar.
So I don't know. We've never really done this before. So check out your equipment. You should have a pair of lockpicks in there.
Yeah. I've got thieves' tools.
Okay, thieves' tools, perfect. So go ahead and does that make you roll for anything?
Let's see.
Wow, the first time we've actually picked a lock or fixed a trap here. Such
Normal
excitement.
normal stuff. Okay.
Give us 1 second, boys and girls. So yeah, you use your dex here. Proficiency would be you are proficient. I just rolled for you. That's not right, but there's your thieves' tools. I wonder if you can click on that. There you go. So it should be dex, and then you are proficient.
Okay, so just dexterity.
You should just be able to click on thieves' tools and it'll roll.
That's what I said. It gave me like 5 options though.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, but it would not let me.
So in the thieves tool that pops up on the right hand side, you've got the beyond 20, and it gives you like 2 options there.
You're hitting display. Try hitting. Is there another button on there?
Yeah. So display is in the top right hand corner below where it says quantity. It says remove and then beyond 20. Hit the beyond 20 button.
That's the one that rolls for you.
Yeah, and you'll have 2 options.
It's still
One will
just
be
popping it up for him, though.
Yeah, just popping it up.
okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for you. Okay. It's Dex. Sorry, buddy. And then proficiency. You are proficient, so I'm gonna submit it.
Dude, you could just roll a 20 and then add his proficiency.
That's
Dex.
true. So we see that the. Let's see. Like here, it did a +4. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, just roll it. Add your Dex modifier, and then add 2 for your proficiency for the thieves tool. So you'll get a +5 to this.
It's your turn.
So roll a d20 there, Zan.
Cool. Oh, that's fucking terrible.
So as you're as you're going around the edges and you're trying to disarm the hinges, it is an infernal trap, and it is much more difficult than anything you've ever run into. As you're trying to kind of uncouple one of the little chains, you hear a soft, and you look to your left and you see that there are a pair of spikes that are heading straight towards you that kind of close as bars on the door. I need you to make a dex saving throw real quick.
Is it within 15 feet?
Oof. Where are you right now? You're down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, because he's at the door. So you're just gonna have to take that one. 10, huh? Okay, cool, no problem. All right, so that's gonna be 5, 8. You take 6 points of piercing damage as you're able to just barely kind of dodge out of the way. The spikes go.
You all right there, buddy?
Man, you would not believe it, but I have not had to do this in a long time.
Yeah, never left bugs. Somebody poked a head in there. Is it a room or a hallway? You want me to go try to do the other trap, and we can look down both, see what we see, and then choose one? One might just be like a closet, with gold in it. I don't know, something.
Who spike traps their closet door?
If you put something valuable in it.
Fair.
All right, I'll stick my head in. What is it? Is it a hallway? Is it a door? What do I see?
You want to open the door?
Yeah. I mean, I'll check it. I guess I'll check if there's another trap.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can see that the spikes, they need to be reset, and he has triggered the trap. It is not an automatically resetting trap.
I have dark vision, so I will open the door and peek inside. Is there light coming from the room? Is it a hallway?
All right. So as you open the door,
Just a peek.
okay. So I need you to make a stealth check to see how sneakily you can open the door. Pretty good.
Sorry, I'm not very good at stuff.
Nope. Salvin, you take your little sneak peek in here and you see 2 armored demon rat things immediately on the other side of the door, and you.
Is it a room?
Yes, it is an entire hallway. You can see that there are probably 2 other doors that you can see, but then you close it real quick before they notice you.
Okay, I'll turn around and go hallway, 2 doors, 2 fucking crazy rat-looking things with weapons, right?
Yes, weapons and armor.
Yeah, armored rat weapons things. You want Okabal, pop the lock on the other side and let's peek in there and see what we see.
Okay.
You have these tools too, right? I'll go over towards him, but I won't get close enough. It's trapped enough. Nobody else close. No reason anybody to risk.
Okay, Okabar, you're over there?
Yes.
Okay, make your you're proficient in thieves tools as well, so make a dex check, and then we'll add +2 to that because your thieves tool you're proficient in. Okay,
Plus
so 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was strength, Okabar.
Oh, I'm apologize. They get confusing. They're both +4s. Oh, perfect then.
Oh wow!
Never mind.
Okay.
Next same.
You saw what how Xanthar failed, and you kind of realized that okay, so if it's that way on the hinges, maybe it's this way on the bottom. So you're able to get your knife out and just kind of barely cut a little sliver along the bottom, and you hear a soft, but it's very muffled. And
Nice.
the traps that are on the edges here, they don't seem to trigger; they just seem to disarm.
Hey, poke your head in there. See what you see. Close the door. Let us know. Figure out which way to go.
Cool. I'm gonna stealthily peek through there.
Okay. Here, make a stealth check for me, since you guys didn't know stealth for this.
Oh wait, are we past that trace still? Has it been an hour? Is that a +10?
It still has passed on the trace, but nobody's been stealthing since they came in here.
So my 19 was a 29. His 9 is a 19.
Okay, so your 9 is a 19 then. All right, no problem. So, Okabar, as you just able to take a little quick glance into the door, you barely open it, look around, close it back up. You don't see anything.
There was no light or anything? Or
Well, no, there's light, but it's just another empty hallway that seems to mirror exactly what you saw on the other side, minus the...
If there are no baddies, let's go this way and let's try to be quiet about it. Let's.
Okabar, make a perception check for me really quick.
Sure.
Do we still have the spell that makes us?
Xanthar, stop that. Bastard. Okay. Okabar, you did notice that the floor was very shiny, as if it had almost just been buffed, like it had been cleaned very vigorously.
Hey Tom, I think this is the way you want to go.
Why?
It looks like it's been used more.
It's been used more.
Yes.
Oh, like people. This is the way people go more often.
Yeah, yeah.
Are the fucking? Did you see giant rat things with swords and shit?
You know, your footprints and dust. You know.
There were no rats with swords, though, right?
No rats with swords.
I vote
nothing,
we
nothing,
find to go the way that doesn't have rats with swords.
nothing like Jerry's niece that we need.
All right, well,
Nephew,
go,
actually.
go, Big O. I'm following you. Let's be quiet about it.
Oh well, you know, I'll let you go first, man.
Fucking stay next to me, though. You're quiet too.
Guys, there will be interruptions here. Just the nature of it. So, Function, what are you doing real quick?
That's a great one.
Awesome. So, Function's now with us, no problem. Okabar, what are you doing?
Out of that book.
Are you going in?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna open the door for Tav, like as a gentleman. You know, it's like how after you.
Oh, you're so fucking sweet. You're
Okay.
a powerful wizard, and I have to go first.
Perfect. He opens the door. Talbert.
I will quietly start to move forward,
Okay.
being very observant and checking for traps as I go.
Okay, make an investigation check since you're checking for traps.
Door traps can always be followed by hallway traps.
Sure.
Older.
17.
All right.
I'm rolling pretty good today.
Yeah, you are.
Last week I didn't roll over a 5 for the whole 4-hour session.
Okay. You do notice that there are not necessarily strings like a tripwire, but there is just a long string of what seems to be mucus that is strung across the floor. I'll show you real quick by drawing it. Just below you. So from here to here, you guys see that?
Yeah.
Only the people that are near the door can see the stuff you're doing right now.
I couldn't even see it.
Okay. Talvern, do you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see two strings, which is one from here to here, and then one just a little bit south of that.
How tall are the ceilings in this place?
The ceilings are about 12 feet tall. They're pretty
I look
good up there.
Nothing.
Just enough to fly.
And you roll a what?
A 17.
18.
Man, the ceilings are kind of dark. You're only lit by what is the candlelight
What's
here?
it smell like?
It smells like wintergreen. Now that you notice it, it's a very strange scent. Everything else here smelled like cinder and brimstone and basically char. But in here, it smells like a wintergreen, like a very almost like licorice or Jägermeister.
Ew.
I will step back and kind of grab the door from Okabar and close it slightly and quietly be like, that room's weird.
Okay, you push it back.
Saying that said,
So we're going the way of the monsters then?
There's
So
some
you said
sort of
don't
there's
go
some,
this way?
there's some sort of goo that looks like snot, and then it's really weird smelling and very clean in there. There might be some sort of creature there. It could just me being paranoid, that's sort of how I am.
cool, that's enough for me. And then I start running towards the other way.
We either fight two rats with swords, or we go in there with potentially nothing, but also something strange is definitely going on.
No. No.
Alright.
I'm into the rats with the swords.
Yeah,
Stay
that's two
behind.
rats with swords.
Stay behind me.
Totally
I'm gonna go through first.
Okay,
Well,
Pragar's about to...
We might be. They were not looking at the door when I peeked the door. You want me to try to sneak in and get around them? And
You think you could sneak around them? Are they not just standing in front of the door?
Aviary
were they standing in front of the door?
being.
No, there were two that were talking, and they're...
Yeah, they were
No.
talking to themselves further away. I don't know. Let's see if me and Zan can sneak in first, and if not, just come running up behind us swinging.
Be my guest.
All right.
Oh,
Zan, you ready to do this? And I'll pull my
Yes.
two little short swords out.
Okay, you got your short swords?
Test.
Aviary, hold up.
So
I
I
pull
guess
out 2 swords as well.
Okay.
I will crack the door again quietly, and if I can do it quietly and they don't respond, I'll try to sneak up on them. If they do see me, I'm just gonna rush them.
Okay, so
I'll do the same thing. Hopefully,
you crack. Wait. Are you going left door or right door?
the one with the 2 rat guys.
Yeah, this will be the left door.
Left door.
Okay, you guys. How are y'all stacked up on this before we do this?
Me and Zan are going through quiet right away at first.
I'm going right
And
in.
stealthy
loud.
as fuck.
Okay.
Prager's behind them, but
Yeah,
he's
pass.
waiting to see if he's gonna.
Zan, roll your stealth check if you
You
want to
need
try
it.
to sneak
Pass
in.
the trace up so we can just roll from that.
Yeah.
hold
Hey,
up.
Master Stealth Trake's still up.
Yeah, but let me put it up so they can actually.
Throw it up so we can click it. All right, Zan. Fingers crossed, buddy.
So I noticed that the passive without a trace doesn't add your own bonus to that stuff. It's just the +10.
Okay,
Oh.
so do that. Add your
Oh,
stealth.
mine's a +9, so
Yeah, I think. Okay, so since it doesn't do that from now on, let's just do a regular sneak, and we'll mentally add the +10 for passive without a trace. Okay.
so my roll was
You rolled a 5, so you got a +3?
No, it's a
stealth
+9.
plus my stealth is a
So you have a 24.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay, cool. So 24.
19. Yeah, 24.
Okay, and Xanthar, you got him. Who knows? Okay, cool. So
39.
Me and him both have +9 stealth.
Oh, 38.
He's got
Pretty good.
+10. I'm pretty sure.
okay,
Yeah.
you guys are able to open the door just ever so silently. Just it's never been opened so silently before. You both sneak in. You see the two.
I'll kind of point to look at him and point to the one on the left, and then point at him and point to the one on the right, and just step.
Okay, so
Right?
Talvin, what'd you roll? What was it total? 19?
24.
24.
24. Okay, cool. So as you get up here, the one that's over here that's kind of talking to him, he kind of like looks at you and kind of goes, "What do they want to you?" And as the rat devil thing that he's speaking to kind of starts to turn, both of you at the same time take out your sword and you stab. Xanthar, you take out your knife and you stab. Go ahead and roll for damage real quick. Or roll to hit. And use a sneak
Jesus.
attack, both of you guys. Jesus. Did you crit
Yeah.
for your second one? Okay. So Zan, you're gonna.
What?
Oh my
Holy
god!
fuck.
Oh my god! And sneak attack.
All right. So, but Talvin, since you're not a rogue, you don't get sneak attack damage. You just double the dice on your crit.
Yeah.
But Zan, you double the dice on your crit, and you double the dice for your sneak attack damage. You do the math. Figure out how much life he has left.
If he doubles the double, he does 32 for the second dagger. Because it's the 8 on the piercing. And then you double it, right?
This 3 plus crit 4, 7 plus crit 1. I've never understood it. Can somebody explain it to me? Because we've tried to figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out.
So your critical, so far the criticals seem to only be adding the 1.
Yeah.
From what I can tell. I don't know why it does the math different for each character, though.
We do, yeah, and
Like
we're
his
following.
has it done with the 15, but yours is the 7 plus 1.
We're following crit roll rules. We're not following like as rules as written raw.
No, I get
D&D
that.
rules, and which D&D when you crit, you're supposed to roll another die, which is stupid. I think you should just double whatever die you get for damage.
Yeah, doubling the dice is nice. So what do I double then? What number do I double on this?
It's 8, right? It was 7
The
plus
20.
1.
So
No,
you roll.
he's the bottom.
Yeah, you're attacking two-handed with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you on your 1d10, if you hover over that 7, you realize that you rolled a 7, so you double the 7 damage,
Okay. So it's
So
14 damage.
then plus whatever the two-handed adds to your damage, which I don't know where the hell that is. Yeah, find your longsword in your inventory and see what the damage modifier is for it, because it's not going to just take your raw damage. It'll be like 1d6 plus whatever.
I think it's 45 from me.
It's 1d8 plus his 4.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. So it'd be, for you, it's 7 plus 4. Oh, the 7 you double,
No,
so 14.
The D8 is the 3, not the 7.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because you hover over it and it says it.
Ah, I see. 1d8 plus 4. Okay, so
Get it.
you roll a 3, so 6, which is plus 4. Then yeah, you roll 10 there.
So slashing damage. One is the slashing damage, and one is the extra damage I get for using 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's
Thank you
versatile.
for that.
Yeah. So I rolled
Should
3.
figure that
I
out.
rolled a 3 plus
Because I have the same thing, a D8 and a D10.
a 3 plus 4, so 7 for slashing damage. Which that's the dice I double, right? So it's 6 plus
Whatever you rolled, yeah, you doubled.
6
Yeah.
plus 4, so 10 plus 8, so 18 damage.
Okay, perfect. So you're 18, and then 10. You
That's
got what?
two
54.
different things. Because even if you look at Xanthar's, it says 7 plus 1 piercing, and then it says sneak attack. He gets an extra 14 plus 15.
Okay, makes sense. Xanthar, how much did you get? I'm sorry.
45, I think.
Okay. All right, so Talvern, you walk up there and your foil lances out and like pierces him in the chest a little bit, and the rat thing kind of looks at you, and then he looks down to his right where the daggers have both been stuck to the hilt into his chest, and you can hear and it kind of falls to the ground.
One guy or two?
That was just that one guy, this guy right here. The guy that he was speaking to.
I thought he attacked one and I attacked the other.
Did you want to attack the other? Okay. Then no
Yeah,
problem.
I attacked the other guy.
Okay, the guy on the far end?
Yeah, and he attacked that guy.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to kind of get your poke in there. You look at the other rat guy, and there are two what looked almost to be bloody nipples sticking out of his chest as both parts of the dagger are sticking through there.
Immediately try to stab him again if he's like not going to just sit there.
Okay, that was the surprise round. You get 2 attacks, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so attack again. This one's not going to be doubled unless you crit.
unless I. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you crit.
I mean, that one was only doubled because I crit, right?
Yeah, and you wouldn't get advantage on this guy because he kind of saw you coming. 13. Okay, and as you go to stab him again, he's able to kind of parry it away, and he starts to yell.
Santa, stab him!
Okay.
see if he can stab him again before he can attack me.
All right, so that was the surprise round. I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative. Anybody else who's coming out here, go ahead and roll for me, please.
Don't forget to click your character
Are
first.
they able to see the other guys in the other part of the room, or just those? Where those are the only 2, right?
If you can see it on the map, then yeah, you know that they're there.
So I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, you glanced out and you kind of saw them as they were.
Oh my god.
You're going along. Nice, buddy.
Dang! 0-0.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm just adding turns here. I haven't filled these guys in. I have to roll these manually.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
stupid.
clicked my character, but whatever.
I get to
I
go.
did too.
Yours went in fine.
Yeah.
Oh, but it didn't go on the turn order sheet. I see what you're saying now.
I'll fix that in just a second.
Oh no, you're there, Okabar. You're just
It's-
scrolled down
it's
a
just
little bit
further.
further.
Yeah, I saw it now. That's
God,
weird.
work. No, it worked.
Okabar, you're there.
Oh, is it?
Everyone
Okay,
else.
thanks.
Yep.
All right,
Scroll down a little bit.
All right, here we go. Okay, cool. I got those, and then we're gonna order it.
I rolled a
Spending?
21. I don't know if it showed up in the turn order. I don't.
Yours is the only one that didn't, Talv.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to do the
Hey,
thing.
no worries, dude. I will roll you. It's 21. Here.
Just let it happen, man.
Why the fuck are you not on there? Hold up. Add turn.
Hello.
21.
Hold up.
21, you said, right?
Yes.
Yes, 21.
All right, you should be at the top now. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Talvern, you're the first one up.
Fuck. Okay, let me.
Right after an attack too.
Yeah.
I will immediately stab him 2 more times with my longsword because I'm already doing the damn thing.
All right,
Yeah, you guys just kill him. I'll just sit in the back.
an overcaffeinated fencer, you just start to go to town on it.
I don't.
Poke.
I don't scream though. I'm very quiet.
Okay, you're silently just sitting here like E Honda. Just brrrr. Unfortunately, the last 3 hits just they don't pierce anything. You do get to the flesh a little bit.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing.
You rolled initiative.
All right. Ah, get the fuck out of here. All right, so First one, this time you're not pissed off. You're so focused on this. And kata, you stab twice, and each time you stab, you're just pulling out bits of blood that are just spraying everywhere. And this little rat-looking devil horn bastard is just going every time you do it. How much damage is that total?
The first one is
Double
20.
the first one, yeah. First one's 20. Okay.
Yeah, 6 and 6.
66.
And
66, I think. 56.
1 and 1 and 8.
Yeah, 56, I think. I don't do math. I use calculators. I'm a financial advisor, not an accountant.
Big fuck. So the first one's 20, and then the second one you don't double, so that would be like 8, right?
Oh, it's not double. It's I did two-handed both times, so it's slashing damage plus two-handed damage on each one.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1, 7, 8.
Wait,
6.
I thought we didn't calculate the 7s and stuff because it does it differently. I thought we just doubled the die for the crit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
The
No.
die for crit.
So
Two
is it-
6s plus the 8, and then it's 2.
So
and
it's
then it's just
6,
1 1.
8 then, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
20. It should be 29 total
Yeah,
for both attacks.
12 plus 7 is 19, then the 8, that'll be 27, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Yeah, 27. Okay.
Okay,
So let's see
27.
if we can get this in.
I have a question.
Yeah, hit me.
Can you use do you have
Natural 20 on that one, right? Yeah. I rolled a natural 20.
Right.
On the first one, that's why you
On the
got the
first,
crit.
on the first one, yeah.
So I get it, yeah. So if I do roll the natural 20, you do add the crit, and the next one you don't.
Yeah.
do you have do you have
Makes
two
sense.
attacks or do you have like dual wielding?
2 attacks, I think.
Yeah, I think he has 2 attacks at level, because you're all level 6 now, right?
Yeah, you should get 2 attacks at level.
Yeah, should be 2 attacks.
So
'Cause
it's
dual,
5.
dual wielding, you just have a 2-handed weapon, and you can only attack once, but this is 2 attacks per turn. Pretty sure that's what that is. And it is a finesse weapon, so he does
Wait.
have proficiency with it. What?
Is it 2? Do you have 2 weapon fighting, Talv?
I'm looking.
I believe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
attack.
Because that's
Sure.
only
Yeah.
that's only for one-handed weapons,
Yeah, that's true.
Uranus.
and it's got to be a light weapon. I don't
Yep.
know if a longsword is.
I think he can. He just has to use the slashing damage as opposed to the two-handed.
The two-handed.
Yeah.
Damn, we had
It's
this all
versatile.
figured out, and now we're fucking up so bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that rat is dead.
Oh no!
I don't know how much
Not
health
even
it is.
close.
Strong,
Not even
right?
close, my friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, hold on. I'm looking at your.
It should be below your bonus actions in your actions list.
Yeah,
No, it's
It'll
just
say actions in combat.
yeah.
And
His
below it'll
opportunity
say
cutting
2 weapon
word-
fighting.
Yeah, it you actually don't have 2 weapon fighting. I was about to say, as a bard, you're a caster.
I'm literally looking at 2 weapon
I'm a
fighting.
caster with 2 weapon fighting.
I'm literally staring at the words 2 weapon fighting on my bonus action.
Okay.
It
cool.
says if I'm holding a light melee weapon in one hand, and with a sword, I'm pretty sure I can do both. I can do it two-handed, but I do it once.
Yeah,
so
but-
Ben is right. I don't get the two-handed damage.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Perfect. No
So
problem.
I can get two-handed damage or slashing damage. But if I want to attack twice, I take the slashing damage. So I guess that's what I'll do.
Okay. So how much damage is that in total?
The first one is 7 plus 6, 13. The next one is
It's not a light weapon though.
it not?
Longsword's
It's
not
a.
aware.
Does versatile means it's both?
Yeah, versatile
Yeah,
means
versatile means you can have a.
both.
All right, then.
You can do lighter. You can do,
Basically, you can use one hand or you can use 2, but
Yeah.
you're versatile.
and you get more damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's 1d8 or 1d10.
So when it says slashing, it says 1 plus. Is it just 1? There's no way I wrote it.
So slashing if
1d8.
you're using it one-handed, it needs to be 1d8. If you're using it two-handed, it's 1d10.
So
I know,
it's 1d8 plus whatever your
I
type.
don't understand what it's telling me the damage was on both of them.
So with longsword, it looks like it doesn't have a plus modifier. It's just whatever you roll with your 1d8.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't have a plus?
Unless you're
No.
nope. Unless you're proficient with the
Oh,
weapon.
so on the second attack, I only rolled a 1 damage then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first attack I rolled 6 damage and I critted, so it's
Yeah.
13, so 14 damage.
It's 14 damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. We'll go
It's
with 14.
still 2 more damage than if I would have done it two-handed.
Sorry,
Yeah.
homies. Math is hard. Especially
Math
on-
is
Well, it's just
hard.
like they don't. There's nothing that explains to you how this setup works. That it
Sure,
should.
it works. Yeah.
You just gotta
Okay.
understand it.
Okay.
All right, so 14 damage.
I will.
Yeah, I do see 2 weapon fighting, but you only have 1 sword.
Yeah, I mean, you have it. If I'm doing it in one hand, you can.
You have to use
One
a separate
attack,
weapon.
and you have to use the second attack. It's 2 weapon fighting.
I have the
It's
thing
separate
is,
weapons.
I have daggers and short swords and stuff, and none of it's in my inventory. Like I don't know what happened to all of it.
Okay.
Are they just not equipped in your equipments list?
Yeah, that's what it is. I just
You now have a dagger, so we're just roll a 1d4, just real quick, and we'll just add this in.
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab it, stab. As your bonus action, you're using this. Yeah. Just roll a 1d4.
Yeah. 3.
All right, so it's 3 plus 3. Stab it, piercing damage. So there you go, 6. So 20 damage total.
Yep.
All right, good turn. So as you stab this character with both your sword and your dagger, you all see Talvern just stop for a second and really kind of think and concentrate. Like, how much damage am I really doing? I don't know. And just kind of stab him and then withdraw.
I will use my movement to back away from him.
Okay, so as you back away, how far back?
I'll move myself. Just roll to hit me, I guess.
Yep, you got it. So here we go. I'm not gonna use my thunder die yet.
Thunder die.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. All right, so as you begin to take away, he swings at you with this halberd that he has, and the halberd almost. Huh?
Oh, you know what? I have a halberd too.
Halberd.
If it's versatile, I could have done the halberd and the long.
It is not versatile, and you are not proficient with it because it's a heavy pole arm.
I have no idea what a halberd is, so that's why I thought.
A halberd is like an axe on a gigantic.
It's a pole arm axe with a pointy spear tip.
Yep,
It's
got
what
a
the
monstrous
rhino
fucking
in
beak.
Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood carries.
There you go.
Wow, what a fucking
learn.
reference! But
I'm
yes.
definitely gonna learn how to use it. Okay,
Right.
What damage do I take?
All right, so he swings, hits you, does pretty good damage, and he gouges your arm pretty well. You take 13 points of slashing damage. No problem. Okay, good turn. Anything for your bonus action? Are you good? Oh wait, your bonus action is 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Xanthar, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, so both these guys are still up too, right? That guy,
They haven't gone yet. Yeah, they haven't gone yet.
No, I mean they're both still like up and like alive.
Yes. The one you just stabbed looks fucking hurt.
Is that this guy?
That's the guy closest to you right here. Yep.
Cool. I would like to reach out, pull my daggers out, and stab them back in with a good old dagger.
A little bit of dagger. Very nice. Okay, so go ahead and make your attack rolls. Not with advantage.
It's a nice shirt, Ben.
Thanks, man. I got it for my birthday. From a really cool guy.
I didn't get you anything. All right, here we go.
You beat me
Are
to
you
it.
fucking kidding me? 20, okay, both hit. And then so the very first one is a piercing damage 1d4 plus 3. So this is saying that you rolled a 2, so plus 3. So those are calculated correctly, right?
Yeah. So it's just a
It's
5
the
and a
critical that keeps throwing us off.
Yep.
Okay. So 13.
Especially when it chooses the critical on a 17 and shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Damn. Okay.
You said this is not sneak attack?
No, these are not sneak attack because he's very, very, very aware of your presence right now. As you put the daggers back in and then pull them back out, finally, you can almost see through this guy's torso. He's been so shredded. He slumps down and lets out a last guttural kind of rat sound, and he is completely dead.
Cool. I would like to.
And you being a rogue, you do have 2 attacks, correct?
I mean, no, I have the 2 weapon fighting, which is why I was asking about what Tal was using. So if I attack twice, it's part of my bonus action.
Yes, that is correct. That's weird.
I think level 8 or 9 is when rogues get the second attack.
Okay.
Only when you're proficient in it, you can get it.
Yeah.
Without a bonus.
No problem. Okay, yeah. So you use both your action and your bonus action. Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I would love to move off this direction.
Okay. All right. So you jump up and you hide behind all these, like this table full of vases and scrolls and everything, and you duck behind a pillar.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh.
All
I
right,
do
good
know
turn.
that. Please tell me he killed the guy that I didn't.
Oh,
He
there's a
did.
big old X over him. Yep. Okabar!
Yo.
Both
What
those
you got?
guys are dead now?
Moving along. All
You're back
right.
here. You're back here.
All right. So I'm gonna walk by Pragar. Give me a little mean mug.
No
Walk
problem.
on.
Give him a
After
little
you,
kiss.
princess.
Yep, gives a little kiss. Okay.
You know.
10.
And
15?
then obviously these guys right here.
Yeah, you see these two guys who are guards, and they're both like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Right there, actually.
Okay.
That way I can better. I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here.
Okay, this first guy right here, no problem.
Does a 26 hit?
26 just barely hits.
Careful what you wish for.
You needed a 25.
Yeah, and you got your 8 damage there. Your
Yep.
longbow. Okay,
Yep.
so
And then my second attack.
yeah, so it sails across. You get all right. So your first attack embeds itself right in the shoulder and gives a little ratsy hiss. The second one goes and bangs off the wall, just missing him.
And then this guy's 10 feet, right? Away from this
Yeah,
guy.
he's 10 feet away from that
Okay,
guy.
cool.
That's right.
Then let's see. My second shot. I'm gonna take a step back this way and then call it a turn.
Okay, that is a turn. Good job. All right, so
That guy's dead.
uh,
Or is it
bottom-
one of the other ones?
this guy up here is dead.
Oh. No, I meant on the turn order. Which of them is it?
Oh, when I select it, it shows me which one it is. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, if you hover over it. So the dead guy is actually he's the one that rolled the 5.
Boo.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, those are the same. Let's go.
All right, so
Boo,
this-
you whore.
he's going to walk 10, 20. So this little rat down here is going to walk up here to Talvern. He sprints up, starts to like raise up his axe, and he swings it at Talvern. He's going to have 2 attacks. Does a 9 hit? Guessing no. Talvern.
Sorry, no, a 9 does not hit.
Okay, good. Does it 18
Who's
hit?
attacking me?
This little rat that was down here at the bottom, who kind of recovered quickly. One of the guards down here this way.
Oh, I see.
18.
18 just hits.
All right. So
Oh,
with
wait,
his
you gave, me
glaive,
that you gave me that armor, right?
leather armor.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it does hit then.
Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage as he runs up and just kind of chops down twice. Misses you with the first one, but the second one just slashes you
How
right
much
across
do
the
I
front. 10. 10 points of damage.
I'm the weakest person. Stop hitting me.
You're also the one that went in first.
Yeah.
Why?
All
Then all
right.
my tough friends were supposed to come in and roll shitty initiatives.
For his bonus action,
Don't roll a good initiative.
make a Constitution saving throw, Talvern. So as he hits you, he swings twice. One misses, one hits you, and as you kind of look up with the little bit of blood on your hands, you look into his eyes, and his eyes seem depthless, fathomless, just so deep, and you're able to kind of pull yourself back, but you definitely tell that he was trying to do something crazy with your head. You couldn't tell, but you're fine. All right, next one up is this guy. He's going to roll up here, run over to Okabar, past his dead comrade, come up and do 2 attacks against Okabar here. So Okabar
No.
does a 9 hit?
No.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so he runs up here and makes 2 attacks. Nothing happens. He gets really pissed off, and you can see that he reaches out his claw, and he grips it really fast, and you can see like there's a small spark on this, and he tries to take his claw as his bonus action and swing it down at you. Shit. Does an 11 hit you?
yell and I sneeze in response.
Okay, so as you sneeze, he's worried because he's not wearing a mask, and he knows that the Attorney General says that he should be wearing one. That was a fucking waste of a goddamn turn. Okay, no
It was quick enough.
Function, you're up. Aviary's next.
That's a great one.
Yeah. Through this door, because this door is 10 feet wide. You saw both attacks. Don't you fucking move.
I just wanted to be able to see.
Okay. What does it function? Closest to you is the one that just attacked Talvarin. This little rat here.
For some reason, Function's the only person I can't hear. So I'm gonna refresh real quick and then do your little thingy.
You're
Okay.
good.
Function, go ahead.
I'm back.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
Yep.
So weird. All right, so you get this giant arm blade coming out, and as he had just attacked Halvard, the little rat thing kind of looks, and you swing twice. Unfortunately, it's able to jump out of the way both times. Man, that sucks. You rolled a 3 and a 2.
As I'm sitting there, I'm wondering what's something's happening, and that's it. That's my turn.
All right, a very sad Function ends his turn at that point. Aviary, what you got?
Alright, so I know I was originally here, so I'm just going to move 15 feet past Okabar.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack this here guy right here for... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to go ahead and heal my buddy. Because he
Okay.
looks kind of wounded, right?
Halvard?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and use... Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use Goodberry and just give him all of them.
Okay, so Talbert, as you get stabbed, like kind of the side, you turn and Aviary shows up and just starts handing you a whole bunch of fucking berries.
10 of them, so they each heal for...
I eat all of them.
Yeah,
You have to wait until your turn to eat them?
yeah, unfortunately. But it's the only way I can guarantee you more health than, like, here's 4.
Yeah, so Aviary just kind of basically... Hey,
Bonus action.
I made some berries.
Aviary, how do you produce those berries?
Oh, so my staff actually has a little bushel on the top of it, and so I just sort of, and then some berries just pop up, and I pick them and hand them to
Fuck
my
yeah.
buddy here.
Here you go, man. Here you go. And so
Bonus action to eat them on my turn, or
Yeah,
it would be a bonus action to eat them
I
on
can
your
cast a
turn.
healing spell. Go. Thanks, buddy. I'll return the favor if you need it.
yeah, and then I'm gonna
Not
go
a-
ahead and
yeah, not a reaction, but yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action. Now I'm gonna bonus action and attack this dude with a flame blade, right?
All right, yeah. So you pull out your flame blade.
For 11 fire.
Hey,
I'm sorry, that's the beginning. Let me add one more because I'll use the second. 13. Because it's a higher level.
oh, you bumped it up one?
Higher level flame blade, yeah, that's why.
Ah, okay, cool. Give me just a second to look at this real fast. You love that flame blade, man.
I mean, it's the only one. It's one of my only bonus action attacks. So.
Yeah, dude. It's. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, I'm still learning as well. You can use your action to make a move. Yeah. Okay, no problems. Okay, so then that is the second guy, right? It's that first guy up there. And it's how much damage you said? 13?
13 total, yeah. For fire.
Okay, so yeah. You ignite the blade. Give him a good stabbing with it. Yeah, he's stabbed several times. Some of his wounds start to cauterize from the flame, but he doesn't look like he's doing too well.
And then I'm not going to move the rest of my movement because I don't want an opportunity of attack.
Good idea. He's already taken his opportunity attack, though.
Oh, he's already done it. Okay, then I will.
He's already done it against.
Fuck not.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and move next to this guy just to have some fun, and that'll be it.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So the next up is this little guy here. He's gonna run up here beside Aviary, who just moved on the way. He's gonna make 2 attacks with his halberd. At you. Does a 14 hit?
No, sir.
He does a 23 hit.
Barely.
Okay, 23 just barely hits you. It's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Ew.
Good slashing there. And then he is. Hold on, where did that go? Yeah, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as he looks into your eyes.
Do I get the bonus from Pragar? Or no, I'm too far. Never mind.
Yeah, you're just a little bit too far.
So 14.
Okay. As he looks into your eyes, he's like looking at you like a creep, and you just kind of shoo him off. No problem. You're able to resist it. Next one up on the list, he is dead. No problem. All right, Pragar. Last and certainly not.
He's like, finally.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's see. So obviously, I see these 3 guys ganging up on this guy because I'm not in the door yet, so I can't really see.
You just see a whole bunch of shit back and forth right in front of the doorway, and you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, basically. Then this guy's still alive?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go, since he's probably the first one I would see through the door. I'm gonna go swing at that guy.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
17 definitely hits.
Alright, I'm gonna channel some smite in there.
Alright. Go ahead and add that in.
Cool. 1 second. Find out when.
Same guy.
Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, 1d. That's not what I wanted, sorry.
No problems. It's 1d6, right?
It's, I didn't want Raffle Smite, I wanted Divine Smite.
Okay, no problem.
I just gotta figure out how to roll it. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. That's not rolling it, though. So
Are you doing first level?
There it goes. So, 10 points on top of,
top of the 8?
8, yeah.
Alright, 18 points. That is 51.
And Divine Smite is, radiant damage, so I don't know if that does anything else.
You know what? That's a good point. So it looked like he was just barely hanging on by a thread, and then you see the radiant damage start to kind of take place into the wound that you've inflicted into him, and it spreads and it spreads and it spreads, and he just kind of slowly and he falls over, completely fucking stricken at that point.
Okay, can I use my movement to go to this? Let's see, I guess. Can I get to the furthest guy that's from Aviary right there?
You moved from here, right?
Yeah.
Or you were here?
I was like in the doorway.
Okay, so you move 15 feet here. Yeah, I'd say you can move 15 feet to get either here, or here, or here.
Okay. So I can go right here?
Yeah, you can move with your friends without any type of penalty.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move right there. I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Okay, second attack?
My second attack, yep.
Beautiful.
18.
An 18 will hit.
And then I'm gonna see if I can do it again. I should have enough spell slot. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, I'm gonna use another spell slot and do another 2d8 for that. So another 9 points, so 18.
Shit, 27?
Yeah. Or
27
18.
total, right? Because you had 8? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 9 plus... Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it should be 9 plus 9. There you go.
That was kind of my thing. Okay, yeah, so as you smite this guy and you see your wrathful vengeance kind of overtake his body, you turn around and look for another victim. You run over here by this guy who's been poking at Talvarin, and you take another slash. Definitely looks like it hurts him. He's still pretty fresh, though. So
That's fine.
Good.
I got my bonus action. I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay, where do you want to summon it at?
Let's do it right behind this guy that's attacking Aviary.
Alright, and again, that's a custom token which I need to get you at some point. Yeah, guys, it is definitely roll 20 that's fucking up here.
That's a 24 to hit for the spiritual weapon.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me see if I can find the damn spirit. It's not loading. Let's see if we can find that spiritual weapon here. What the fuck? Okay, sorry, having a little trouble here. What did it do for damage? I'm sorry?
24, so 9 damage. Force damage.
9 damage it is. We're gonna make your spiritual weapon a chibi.
That's fine.
Where'd you want it at, by the way?
I put it behind that guy.
Okay.
And basically, like summon it, my hourglass hammer, like the hammer of Thor, and throw it behind that guy.
Can you summon and attack on the same turn?
Yes, he can.
I can.
That's fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, dude, spiritual weapons are awesome.
It's my only bonus action, but I can do it.
Yeah, dude, it's good stuff. Okay, all right, that's gonna be it for your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
I
depleted.
think you've maximized it. No problem. Talvarin, you're up. Right here, you've got a handful of berries. As you look around and realize the guy in front of you died, but the guy behind you is still being attacked.
It takes your action, not your bonus action, to eat those, unless we're counting the potions rule there.
We'll count it as a potion rule. That's fine.
All right, I'll eat them. I'll eat all 10 of them then. Just
In the middle of battle, you all see Talvarin just kind of turn around and just start to binge eat these berries.
be like, this is weird, but thanks.
Okay, so
How much do I heal? What do I do?
is that one?
It's 1 per, so it's 10 total.
Yeah, 10 berry, 10 damage back to you.
Well, there's only one guy left, right?
2 guys, one in front of Avery, one in front of you.
All right,
And Pregar, you should have had advantage on that. Sorry.
All good.
wonder if I should do something crazy on this guy. No.
All right.
Always.
This I will. Which one is alive? This one right here.
These 2.
Both of them. So the guy right in front of me is alive.
Yes.
Okay.
You can give me advantage on the next turn, God, if you want.
Maybe, if you deserve it.
Alright.
What you got, Talvarin?
If you get a next turn.
Right.
If you live.
I just because of where he is, I guess I have to hit him with my sword and dagger. So
You can't do 2-weapon fighting because you ate berries.
I didn't eat. Oh, really? Why?
Because it's your bonus
That's
action.
your bonus action to eat the berries.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's your bonus action.
I ate the berries and then I'll
Thanks, Oscar.
I'll hit him with my sword real hard with 2 hands.
Okay. Hit him as hard as you can. Go. It's pretty hard. Yeah, 21 definitely hits. You go ahead and slash into him. It's gonna be 1d8. It's gonna be a 6. Oh, sorry, 2 hands, right?
Yeah. So 6 plus 5, so 11.
Okay, 11 points. We'll look into that. All right, 11 points. All right, so as you slash him down, you're not real strong, and
I don't know why it decided to give me what the crit stat would be every time. There must be something in my setting. Because like when Casey did it, it showed 2 hands. His 2 hand was just a +4. It was easy to read. Battle axe, 9 slashing, 4 feet. +4 if it's 2-handed.
Well, if you use it two-handed, then that's what you use. You use the 5.
Yeah.
You roll a 1d10, which is a 5. And then if you use it one-handed, it's just a 1d8. You would have actually rolled more because you rolled a 6.
It's you choose which dice you would have rolled. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, so you just did 5 damage.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. Cool. No worries. Still does some damage, no problem. What else you want to do? You gotta. You used your bonus action. You've got your movement.
Don't move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna wait.
You technically have advantage, so roll a d20, see if you get a 20, and see if you crit. Just roll a d20 real quick, Talbert.
Oh, I did have advantage?
Yeah, because he's in combat with 2 other people. Okay, don't worry about it. Alright, good. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move?
No. I'm just gonna stand over my sword stuck in him.
Alright, Zan, your turn, buddy. You're back over here. What you got?
Hey man, so this guy here,
Right there.
he's in combat with 3 people, right?
Sure is.
So, A, would I have advantage?
You would have advantage on both of these dudes because they are both in combat with others.
Would this be sneak attack?
No, because you didn't hide. Wait, but because you have it, yeah, because he has advantage. Anytime he has advantage, it is sneak attack. That's right. Is that what you're about to say, Aviary?
That's what I was
Yes.
trying to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have advantage. I'm so sorry. Not surprised, but it is sneak attack. Yes, you have that.
Okay. Well, then, for my first attack,
Okay. Wait, where are you moving?
I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just throwing fucking daggers.
Okay. Alright, dagger. Just your first attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Does that hit this guy?
Oh man, you know what? Just barely. Just barely hits him.
Cool.
So you take your, was it the 16 to 5 points and you double it plus the sneak attack? Oh no, it wasn't a 20, so it just...
Yeah, no, it's not a crit. It's just I
5 plus
get
6?
I get 3d6 added to it.
Okay, it looks like your 3d6 was a 3, a 2, and a 1, so it rolls for you there for the sneak attack. So it's,
Which is doesn't really make any sense.
No, he just explained it. Like, it shows you the sneak attack, which you can choose. You have to choose before. If you sneak attack, you roll 3d6, which you rolled a 6. If you sneak attack, you would have rolled 3d4, which you would have rolled.
You don't just add the 6 to the 5?
that's
No,
what I was, yeah.
they're separate rolls.
I guess
Because
it's I
different.
guess that's it's you add that to the 7.
It's showing you both. So it's saying, hey,
Yeah.
if you chose sneak attack, you rolled a 6. If you chose not to, you rolled a 5. Sometimes you roll higher, not choosing.
But you hover over it, it says 3d6.
Yeah, so sneak attack is additional damage from normal attack. So you do
Okay.
your normal attack, you're 5 for throwing it, and that's going to be a 1d4 plus 3, which is equals 5 there. So that's your 5 attack. Then you also get sneak attack bonus on top of that. So that's 3d6, which is 3, a 2, and a 1. So you add additional 6 to it. So it's 11 damage total for your first attack.
2 separate rolls.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yep, but I think we're all right. We all need to watch the tutorial videos a little bit more. I know I certainly do. All right, so good attack. That's gonna fucking hurt a lot. You see that he's got his dagger in his chest there. What do you want to do for your second attack?
I assume it's still an advantage,
Yes.
so I will throw another dagger.
Okay. 17 definitely hits. We're gonna use that second one score there, so that would be 19 more damage, right?
Well, I mean, if I get sneak attack twice, which I don't think I do.
Is it once per turn?
I think so.
Okay. All right, so you throw it again, and then you get another one. As he's aware of your position now, so yeah, it's gonna be just 4 damage there,
6.
or excuse me, 6 damage, no problem. All right, he kind of hisses at you, looking pretty hurt, but not quite dead just yet.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just move right over here,
All right, good move.
but maybe a little bit further this way.
Okay, no problem. All right, Okavar, you're up.
Yeah.
All right, what you gonna do?
All right. Fuck that. Sorry, I was moving the. I'm a. I'm gonna come at this angle at
Okay.
this guy and
Yeah.
attack him with my my longsword.
A melee attack. Okay, you have advantage.
From our most powerful wizard.
With a nat 20.
There's a 20.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna double the 6. So that's because you're attacking with the longsword. It's just 1d. It's 1d8 plus 4. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct,
so
correct.
so.
Correct.
All right, so this is a 1d8 plus 4 is a 2 plus 4. So you rolled a 2. We're going to double that to make that 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8 more damage.
8 more down. Yeah.
Okay, so with that strike, as you watch up there, you kind of just right through it. You manage to cut with some of the more like critical arteries and some of the organs and everything, and the rat kind of like looks at you and gives a half-assed scream and ends up falling over onto the ground. Very much dead.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
That's out of 5 feet, right? No.
Actually, I'm
Well,
sorry.
If he would have done it two-handed, what would have been his 1d8? So he rolled a 6, so it would be 12. So I guess you have to say at the beginning if you're using one hand or two hand.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm actually sorry. The other rat, I had the wrong one you were attacking. Sorry. This one is still very, very fresh. It hurts, but he looks at you, gives a good, healthy rat hiss.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my second attack.
Okay, go ahead. This one.
Two-handed or one-handed?
Oh no.
He has to do it one-handed if he's going to do 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
One.
okay, got you. All right.
Oops.
But he has to use a dagger or something, unless he has 2 long swords, right?
He does have 2 long swords.
Awesome.
Yeah, your second attack, just barely kind of scrapes down the length of the halberd. He's able to deflect it and give you another rat hiss.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, I should have just ended there.
Okay, yeah, that was it. Good?
Yep.
Okay, these rats are now fighting for their lives. This one is going to attack Talvern real quick. With 2 attacks to the halberd. I've got an 11 and a 21. 21 hits, right?
One hit.
Okay. It's going to be 5 points of damage to you. And then make a Constitution saving throw, please.
He gets a +3.
Okay, con save +3. Okay, you are now slowed once again. You love being slowed.
Hey, DM, I'm gonna take an opportunity to attack him, since he attacked Tal.
Okay, go ahead. Make your attack roll. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright. So,
You rolled a 4 for that 1d8, so it's going to be 8 plus 3, 11. Is that right?
yeah, is that doubled? Or no,
Uh,
4 is doubled.
Because you rolled a 4, and it's 4
So
plus...
many fucking 20s tonight.
Cool.
That's the
Alright.
4 from Hertz in the roll one.
Okay, so as he looks into your eyes, Talvern, you feel the world slow down around you. And all you can see are these 2 eyes, like almost the spiraling of an old Batman movie. Just the eyes, and all of a sudden you see Pragar's axe go, and you see the head fall and poof, drop on the ground, with the body just still sitting there, just splurting blood.
Is he okay?
Great.
Does the slow fade when he kills him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah, he's hurting. All right. Good. Good turn there.
Am I still slowed?
He's dead. Yes, you are still slowed.
So that guy in front of me is dead. So my slowed means my movement's halved, right?
That's right.
So I'll move 15 feet the other way.
It's not your turn. It was still his turn.
Oh, it was his turn, not mine. That's right.
Yeah, his turn. So, Function, it's your turn. Hey, Function, you're muted there. There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
My stuff's messing up just like yours is. Okay, so Function's a little confused.
You see 3 enemies down. There's only one left that was attacking Aviary.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He takes a step. But somehow, like, just, it doesn't... He takes a step and it just kind of, like, stops. And he looks at Pragar, and he's like, something's happening. Something's wrong. And that's my turn.
Okay, a roleplay turn. Sounds good. All right, Aviary, you're up.
Woohoo! All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy because why the fuck not? He's right in front of me.
Beautiful. You have
And
your
I'm gonna
blade sword out.
use. Yeah, but do I want to use that? I might as well. Where'd you go, Flame Blade?
Addy.
Here we go. I'll just do it as the normal one this time.
Okay, and is that a to hit or is that damage?
I don't think you rolled a hit for the Flame Blade.
Flame Blade, if it's an attack, you definitely have to, on your action, you can make a melee spell attack with the Fiery Blade, yes.
Gotcha. Okay,
On a
so
hit.
here's a 20.
We'll use that as the damage if it hits. Okay, so as you pull out your Flame Blade and you're so, like, confident at it, you swing, but unfortunately it's able to dodge out of the way. Again, it's a little rat, pretty shifty. That one misses.
Alright, I'll do it again then, because I can do it as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to... Hold on, I don't have another bonus action. Which one is it? Nope, yep, never mind, I'm good. Keep going with this
The
one.
Flame Blade says you can use your action to make a melee spell attack.
Mine says casting time bonus action.
To cast it, but once you have it up...
Okay. Weird. Then why is it under my act? Never mind.
No, it's a bonus action to cast it, so you can cast it and attack in the same turn. That's using your bonus action to cast it, and then your action to actually swing with it.
Okay. Alright. So then I would do... I can just use my dagger then, or...
Yeah.
Wait, or is this considered a...
Well, you have your bonus action still, because you've used your action to attack.
I know, but I can do 2-weapon fighting, right?
Yes, you can, so you can attack with your dagger then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my dagger then.
Okay, swing it at it. Unfortunately,
Fuck you, dagger.
You kind of fumble a little bit. Your dagger drops into the ground.
I rolled ones, no 20s for me.
Doing great. Do you want to move?
Welcome to the club.
Nah, I'll sit right here.
Okay.
Flipping the bird.
So, all right. He's terrified of the bird. He's gonna try to. He's scared. He's gonna try to run. He's gonna move this way. That gives Aviary, Okabar, and the magic weapon a chance to do an attack if you want.
Yeet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 22 definitely hits. So 5 points of damage there. Aviary, you want to take an opportunity attack?
I don't think I have that as an option.
Every character should have an opportunity attack as an option.
What's that?
What? I had a thing that I read some.
Reactions under all actions, actions in combat. You have an opportunity attack. I see it right
Oh,
here.
you're right. Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay, so yeah, why not? What can I attack with?
I would say since you have your blade equipped, you can attack with that. That's basically your equipped weapon.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, hit it.
Oh, I still have to do the 20, right?
Yeah, you gotta see if you rolled a hit.
Sorry.
No, nine's good. That's 3d6, pretty good.
And then I'll just roll the 20 again.
Unfortunately, again, it runs by you. Try to whip at it. You're just not very good with the sword. And Pragar, do you want to do it with your... You don't have it with your magic weapon, right?
I don't have what?
You don't have a reaction with your spiritual weapon, right?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't think spiritual weapons have reactions. I think it's only characters. So he's going to run over here.
That makes sense.
He's running over to this door, and he's trying to. He pulls out a key and he tries to unlock it really fast. Okay. He pulls out his key and he's trying to fumble it, and he drops the key and like kind of looks back and goes, and he's trying to scramble down real quick. Pragar, your turn.
Can I shout, capture him, capture him?
No, you can't. Pragar, it's your turn.
Yeah. Well, Function just told me something's wrong with him, right?
Yeah.
So, do I notice anything different about him? Like,
About Pragar?
no.
Oh, I'm sorry, about Function?
Yeah.
What is my tattoos doing?
Yeah, you notice his fucking tattoos are going crazy.
What's wrong with you, Function? And I'm gonna move. Let's see. I don't know how much feet that is. I guess I'm gonna use. Is he looking rough, or can you tell?
He looks pretty beat up.
Pretty beat up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run. Let's see.
I'm okay though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run behind this guy. And can I attempt to grapple him?
Yeah, you sure can. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for strength check. To grapple, or I guess it would be a hit to grapple. Yeah.
So do I roll strength to check?
You roll to hit with.
Axe? What do I hit with?
No, not axe. Sorry. Actions.
It just says actions in combat, grapple. Use the attack action to make a special attack.
Yeah. So you attack with just roll a d20 and then
Roll a d20.
Yeah, I don't know how you do a grapple on this particular thing here.
I thought it was just a strength check, and then
I think it is too. Yeah, so roll it with your strength modifier because it's an unarmed strike essentially. Yeah. So you run up and you fucking
like
give this
bear
guy
hugging.
a big ass bear hug. He stinks. He smells like fucking poo poo. And you pick him up and he's gonna try to break it. Rolled an 18, but you have a 20, so no. He's a strong little shit. He's really moving around and stuff, but you're able to kind of hold on to him. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I'm just gonna shout out to the group. What should we do with him? And that's my turn.
Okay. So what does the rest of the group want to do here? Tavern, it's your turn.
Pragar's holding the guy.
Yep.
Is he like shorter?
I
Like
guess.
little?
No, I'm slowed. So
No. The rat guy I'm holding.
Yeah, he's probably like 4'5", maybe.
Okay.
I'm slowed. I need to roll to break slowed, right?
You will at the end of your turn. Yes,
At the end of my turn.
that's right.
It's at the end.
Okay, so I will. I can still do actions and stuff, right?
You can do a movement, you can do an action, or a bonus action. You can do one of those three.
Got you. I will just cast a healing spell on myself. I'll throw it on the screen so you guys can see what it is.
Okay, no problem.
And that is it.
And now
so
you're
I need to make a con save, right?
Okay, so go ahead and rave your roll your con save.
Am I close enough to Pragar to get a +3 on it?
No,
I'm all the way on this. So.
he's like 30.
No one is.
That's what I thought.
We'll try though.
Hold 1 second, doing it right now. Oh, not bad for heroes.
That was your healing. Okay, good. Now roll a con save. Nice. Okay. With that, as you begin to heal up, you begin to see the world move at a normal pace, not just like it's infinitely faster than you. You are no longer slowed, good sir.
That's my turn.
All right, good job. Xanthar, it's your turn. Do you want to do anything?
So Pragar has this guy over here,
It sure does.
and as far as I can tell, there is no one else around.
That's right. Do you want to end combat?
I'm gonna wander over to these guys and rummage through their pockets.
All right, very nice. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and consider that the end of combat. Pragar definitely has him taken. He's not moving anywhere. Pragar's a big dude. Let's go ahead and call it for the night. It is past 11. So we'll pick up here next session. Good job, guys. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Thank you guys all for trooping through it. Definitely appreciate that. So for me, I've got to get some sleep because it is a big day tomorrow. I turn the big 35. God
Oh,
damn
yeah,
it.
man. Happy pre-birthday.
Oh, only 2 years older.
Birthday.
I'm
Happy
almost-
birthday.
I will say my
Happy
VR headset came in today, so I'm really excited.
Hey,
What
so
kind?
which one's
Yeah,
your
man.
What kind
What's
of VR?
You gonna work from home, or are you gonna take the whole day and play VR?
Man, I'm really tempted. I have a lot to do tomorrow.
Which
but
ones you get?
Maybe
Which VR did you get?
I got the Oculus Rift, the original one.
Nice.
Cool.
It's fun.
It's on my store.
Thank you, Jared. As always, you're amazing.
Oh, you guys! I love you guys.
I love all you guys. Happy birthday, Jared. I'll see y'all
Thanks,
soon.
buddy.
Happy birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Anybody down for the last call?
Last
I'm down for
call.
like 5
I don't,
minutes.
I don't have any more drink, but
So
yeah.
Pragar's just holding this fucking rat thing for a week, I guess.
I got some manacles you can slap on them.
That's fine. We could just say we did that.
Man,
Oh wow! Why did the combat feel so slow this time?
well,
There's like 9 million of us.
Yeah.
Because actually, all of us were here for once. Actually, that's true.
No, something was up with this. Something's not right.
I don't understand why y'all are all critical. Like every roll is a critical for some of y'all. I don't understand why it's doing that.
Yeah,
Well,
that healing
that's
spell was the
what's
first
throwing
one
us
that
off.
Tal didn't critical.
Well, I had 2 criticals out of all the ones I rolled. Let me just fuck around and just see.
Yeah, but one was a natural 20, which makes sense.
2 was natural
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah, but when I
That's
attack,
why.
it shows like it doesn't go green unless it's a critical. But everybody else is like,
Yeah, but Tal gets a critical on an 18 on this roll up
Of course,
here.
Ben always rolls 20s.
well, it's just Tal though. Okay, so it's just Tal, not y'all.
Oh, I know. I don't roll them.
Oh, well, that's within his settings. Then I saw
Probably.
some kind of setting that.
That makes more sense because I'm like, why?
Oh
is
my
it,
god,
Because the critical thing's
Dan,
throwing
you
us off.
Dan
rolled
again.
2 20s. You fucking what the hell?
Bro, he fucking found a way to hack
Uh,
us.
Yo, I want to try. I want to try.
No, he does that in real life too.
There's another one.
Whose virgin daughter did you sacrifice to get on at 20s?